live. Gaming. Yeah, we're live. Oh, great. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Super Duper Fox channel on the YouTube, and thank you for being here. I'm Foxy Cheesy Cakes. I appreciate you all being here. I really do appreciate it. Today we're going to be playing a bit of a new game, like a completely new game. Like, how do I? Is that the music volume? I can't tell. We're just gonna push enter. Enter. No. Okay. That's fine. Nope. Okay, cool. I don't know how to exit. Okay, there we go. So we're going to be playing a new game today. We're going to be playing Major Minor. I never heard of this, but I've seen it a long time. So we're just going to check it out, see what it's like. I know I'm starting late on the stream. It's horrible, I know. But at least I'm starting a stream instead of not doing a stream. Using multiple save files is highly recommended. Cool. Both keyboard and controller are supported for input. Cool. F4 will enter the windowed mode. F5 will return to menu. Okay, F5 will return to menu. Good to know. Okay. I'm probably going to forget that. Hi, D. I'm doing great. How are you doing? We're playing a new game called Major Minor. It's kind of about like a reading role-playing game. I don't know. I hope it's clean. It better be clean. Please enjoy and choose wisely. Ooh, choices. Okay. What are we doing? We're reading. It's a reading game. Oh no. Where am I? Is this outer space? No, it's absolutely can't be. I'd never survive in the void because I'm a wee furry. I'm a wee furry. I scan my surroundings. What I see should be impossibility. A luminescent nebula gazes back at me. Ooh, ooh. It twinkles, dances across the sky. Ooh, ooh. Oh no, you're about to fall asleep to me reading. It might help your insomnia. It's beautiful, but I'm not here to stargaze. As I take in this scenario, I notice some key things. My my feet are not on solid ground. I appear suspended. And for some reason, I'm able to hear and breathe. Hear and breathe in space. That's okay. Are you astral projecting? Question mark, ... Those are the two things you can't do in space. I count this as a blessing and focus on breathing. Oh yeah, absolutely. Gobs of air. There are exercises I could use to calm myself down. Like breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Before I can count any higher though, I am interrupted. Because that's my gobs of air breathing in space, because that's what I'd be doing. At that moment, I realize I'm not here by myself. Hello? I feel a hand rest upon my shoulder and I shiver. Oh my. I expect to feel fear, but a rush of calm overtakes me. Question mark. Hi, question mark. I don't know your name. I guess this is question mark. Hello and welcome to the Ark. The Ark? Hello and welcome to the Ark. This is a very special place, you see. Only a select few are allowed to be here. This is a home to those touched by fate. I am imbued with power most would call fiction. Others have come, but now it's your turn. First and foremost, I require a name. Something to enter in an annals of time. An annals of time? LMAO. Something to enter your annal of time? Ewo? Rar. We must ensure that you aren't forgotten. First name. Okay. Jeez. Cheese cock. Cheese cock. Cheese cock. Cheese cock. Cheese cock. Cheese cock. Cheesy cock. Yeah, we'll do cheesy cock. That cheesy cock. Oh, mayo. No. Whatever. Cheesy cock. Or whatever. Cheesy cock. Cheesy cock. Cheese cock. Sure. It has a nice ring to it. It sure does. Hello. I'm sure you'll be remembered. Sure. My name? My name, you ask? I'm afraid that's not important. Oh, boy, you better shut that front door and tell me your motherfucking name. I don't give a shit. No one will remember me after this. Oh! Ow! Bullcrap. I'm gonna write it down. Question mark. You are important. I will remember you. Where's my part? Where's a piece of paper? Okay, question mark. 3, 1, 2, 3. There. I will remember you. Question mark. Yeesh. Guys, get a load of this guy. Okay. It's such majestic music. It's so loud. I thought your presence here portends a grand fate. Not just for you, but the universe too. That is the purpose of those who come here. Oh, then aren't you? Then what are you doing here? Come on. To that end, what else do they call you? Your surname. It's just as important. And a bout of curiosity, I must know. Oh. Crap. Cheesy cupcakes. Oh my gosh. Cheese cuss sparkles. There we go. Sure. Cheese cuss sparkles, huh? Yeah, totally. I should have. It was gonna be originally cake, but I didn't think that they were gonna give me like a surname. Very well. The pleasure is mine. Can I change my name? And given me your name, the deed is done. Your service to me and the Ark is pledged. Oh, are we Christian furries? But don't worry, you're not a slave. Oh, thank God. That was not on the top of my mind. I was just wondering if we were Christian furries or not, because the Ark, because Noah, Anywho, your service rewards you with power. Oh, cool. Something that most would kill to achieve. Oh, okay, cool. Others must bend the rules of the world. Hold on. But for you, the opposite rings true. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. When you make a choice, reality will bend. For every whim will fall to your lap. The universe now accommodates you. Oh, okay. This is the power granted to you by the Ark. This is the power granted to you by Mech. Oh, then your name's fucking important. Tell me your name, question marks. Your name's just gonna be Mark. Fuck you, your name's Mark. Can't say otherwise. Nice to meet you, Mark. I'm gonna write it above the question marks. Cause Mark. Mark? Question? Oh, it appears that you're fading away. Do you have long return to Earth? No, not really. Earth's kind of a shit show right now. I understand. There's a fear in the unknown. I'll find you again soon. And perhaps then we can talk a little more. Don't be scared, cheesecake. I mean no harm. Okay, Mark. Bye. Oh, okay. You just faded. Would you like to save your game? Yes. Yes. We'll file 1. That's with Mark. Okay. True ending. Total saves 2. Okay. Well, let's save here. How do I save? Do I just push enter? Save 2. Save 1. Save 2. Okay, how do I continue? Oh, okay. I feel a rush of speed as I'm shot back into my body. It was almost as if a spirit momentarily left me. Who was that man? Who is that man? Mark. And what was that Ark? Mark the Ark. Mark the Ark. I wonder if he barks too. Mark the Ark, can you bark? Hello? I can't bark. Bark. Okay, I can do a little bark. I scratched my head in a state of sheer confusion. Oh, yeah, definitely. Head scratchies. It definitely wasn't a dream. I know that for sure. It was an out-of-body experience, my blonde self tells me. Because, my cheese self tells me. When you wake from a dream, you know it wasn't real. I don't know. I feel like sometimes dreams are kind of, you know, a borderline. You know, I laugh it off. Whatever. I'm just gonna let it fly over me. Continue on with my life. It's none of my sensation. Fuck Mark. I don't even care about his name anymore. I was feeling it right now. Living life. I try to ground myself in reality. I take in my surroundings, the noises and people. I focus on my destination, Tokyo, Japan. We're on a trip to Tokyo, Japan! Fuck yeah. I always wanted it. How much yen do I got? Do I have enough? Gotta stay away from the honchos. They'll fucking scam me. I feel myself calm down, but surely they're taxi drivers who use on the base to get. You know, the anxiety starts to replace itself with excitement, though many would argue that the difference is, who didn't dream of going to Tokyo in their lifetime? It hadn't to be on the bucket list of millions of people. Well, I kind of still want to go back to Japan. Japan was pretty awesome. And it was the first of many places I'd visit. Oh, on what would surely be the best year of my life. I sit there, holding my armrest with fierce grip. It wouldn't be long until I figured out how wrong I was. Uh-oh. Foreshadow? Chapter 1, The Calm Before the Storm. Oh no. These guys look advantageous. They feel like I would probably get, like, scammed by them. They'll be like, hey, dork, what's going on? How much is in your purse? And I'll be like, I don't know. I tried my best to maintain my composure. A can of Popstar held firmly in my grasp. I guess food, a drink. I wasn't one to drink energy drinks so leisurely, but I picked up what you might call an addiction. For a little bit more context, I'll say this. Popstar was the leading brand of energy drink. In fact, it was almost as popular as soda. Okay, so it's like Monstar. Ring a bell? Or Red Bull. Or Rockstar. Rockstar is pretty popular. It had full endorsement from famous pop idol. Oh, like Grime? With Logan Paul. A contest was held to coincide with his idol's new tour. 2 special cans were then thrown into the wild. Those that found them got to travel with a tour. Oh, cool, that was us. We found him. Almost like a golden ticket from an old childhood story, Willy fucking Wonka, or in the Chocolate Factory. Right on. The contest made the drink skyrocket in popularity. It took the world by storm, a cultural phenomenon. The chance to live a life of luxury was hard to pass up. In case you didn't know, the name of the idol was Clace. We'll just call him. Never mind, Clace. So when I say I picked up something of an addiction, that might actually be the understatement of the year. The odds of winning were literally in the billions. So it took a fair amount of chugging in order to win. I asked myself if it was worth it, but that's subjective. At least that's what I told myself in between jitters. Being one of those lucky 2 came with its consequences. That's what the media called the prospective winners. Prospective winners. Ouch! Who the fuck? Before I can continue thinking, I was interrupted with a knock on the head. Someone walking down the aisle has a nasty fall. Oh, was it me? They brace their descent and land on the seat beside me. Oh, cool. That takes a special kind of skill, doesn't it? He quickly rises to his feet, wearing a look of panic. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I nod my head. It's not the end of the world. Aside from a minor frighten. I said it, minor. I don't understand that word anyway. Frighten, everything is fine. This better be a clean game. I swear to God, furries are so dangerous. Although, maybe we can talk to pass the time. It was starting to get boring, sitting by myself. Okay, what's up? First time on a train? Don't know what came over me. I just got dizzy and then BAM! Sounds like someone has a case of vertigo. I apologize again. Sorry for intruding, I really am. I try explaining to him that everything is fine, but he seems to think he's committed an awful crime. Probably because he pickpocketed me, what do you think? He probably just was like, hey, here's a tourist, let's fucking... anyway, I'm being pessimistic. They can also change puzzle. It is not possible to please everyone. Okay, yeah, I'm not a people pleaser, I get it. Before he can respond, however, an alarm sounds loudly. Okay. The train comes screeching to a halt. Mechanical failure? That's not good. Oh no, what was that? Are we going to die? I can't help but snicker at that. Oh, you mean laugh? Okay. I can't help but to laugh at that. He's clearly one of those catastrophic thinkers. Oh, I feel it. I feel it so hard. Good thing I brought a conch. You brought a conch? Now I can be in power if we're stranded. What? He goes to rummage through his bag. A bit of a bookworm, too, isn't he? I decide to just sit back and wait it out. In situations like this, there's nothing else to do. I try and think of how I could pass the time. Like, sit on my phone and play Candy Crush or something. I don't know. It might be a while until we're mobile again. I can't use my phone for anything other than text. Oh, that's... Really? You didn't... See, this is why you always have a rule of thumb. If you have a smartphone, always have one game. At least one game to pass the time. Because situations like this. And make sure it doesn't need, like, internet or whatever. The data charges while aboard the death sentence. Oh my gosh. But everybody back home would already be asleep. There was quite the time difference at play here. Yeah, if you're from America and you're going to Japan, yeah, you're going to the future practically. My phone vibrates and then I get a look at it. Almost as if I knew I was thinking about it. It's Rook, the man I was meeting at the train station. Are you almost here? I can't wait all day for you. I know, I'm bad at reading, but like, whatever. He's wondering where I am, and I'm not sure what to say. Should I play it cool, or let him know we've stalled? Not much longer, no. Nah. I have a full battery? Okay, let's go. Can't say for sure. I choose to be honest with him. Wouldn't want things to get off on a bad start. Absolutely. God, uncertainty, my least favorite thing to hear. Very well. But somehow I feel like that's exactly what happened. His reply signals feeling a bit of discontent. But there's nothing we can do. And of course, I was truthful. I could rest easy. I noticed that the squirrel is almost eagerly tasting away at his conch, you know. He got so scared he took out his conch and anyway. I put my phone back in my pocket and reclined in my seat. I wasn't exactly sure how Rook was related to Clace, but he had to be pretty high up there. I was only given concrete details last week. I thought there'd be limos and media coverage, but I was quickly told that this wasn't the case. I was getting picked up by a regular guy named Rook. I wonder if he'd go full-on cliche, with a large piece of cardboard that says Cheesecake. Oh man, I really hope we'll be okay. My train ride is usually accident-free. Usually? But he said that this was his first time. See, he probably fucking pickpocketed me. He's already lying. He seems to contradict himself without realizing it. Well, as fun as awkward silences are, we should probably get to know each other. Just in case we're stuck on here forever. Oh, how fun would that be? Keela! You can call me Keela. Okay, I trust you more, Keela. I don't trust question marks like Mark I'm referring to. Who's that guy? Anyway. Keela! Keela is here too? Well, he's here to see more friends. What about me? What brings you to Tokyo? It's nice to meet another English speaker. I only speak Japanese at preschool level. Oh, okay, cool. Same. I only know how to say 5597. I think that's Go Nana Ichiachi. 9957. Oh, no. 9957 is Go Nana Ichiachi, right? And beer is like Goku or something. And morning is like Ohio. And what's Nani? I'm really bad at it. I'm about to answer, but I stopped myself short. I have flashbacks to when I signed that NDA. I wasn't allowed to publicly reveal while I was here, at least not until the media made it official. But then again, what harm can it do? It'd likely never find itself back to me. Plus, Keela could be impressed with who I really am. A friend would be a great thing to have while aboard. Some choice should tell him or keep it a secret for now. Sorry, I can't say why I'm here. I'm gonna play it like me, guys. I'm gonna be like, I don't know you. I decided to stick with my morals and not to break the NDA. Yeah, because I don't want to get, like, not paid. It was probably for the best. Who wants a lawsuit, anyway? Yeah, exactly. Or once you get there and you're like, oh, you revealed your thing, now you're not going to be a part of it. And it's like, no! So, yeah, let's play safe. If I did let out my secret and the word got back to Rook, well, I'm sure there'd be hell to pay. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you can't say? That's cool, I guess. I'm just here to visit my brother. Nothing to hide at my end, really. I thought he... Hold on, I'm pinching my nose. I thought he was here to meet my friends. Oh, yeah, he's really lying to me. He's so lying to me. What's with all the lying? Now he's here to meet his brother? That seems odd. Nothing to hide, huh? I feel bad that I can't tell him. Yeah, don't tell him. He clearly realizes that I'm hiding something. I'm still really excited. It's my first time in Tokyo. Gotta hit up all the maid cafes. Of course. Typical tourists. What about you? Oh, would you ever go to a maid cafe? I've heard they're just the best. Maid cafes? Those are much like the restaurants in Western culture. However, your waitress actually stays at your table. You converse with them, play games, get to know them. It was definitely a foreign concept to me. How do I respond to Kila? Actually, I would actually really love to go to a maid cafe because I have some friends who cosplay as maids and they're pretty awesome people and dudes. I'd love to go on. Actually, yeah. Cool. We'll have to keep in touch. Really? I guess. If that's all it took just for you to... Okay, whatever. I've looked online for all the tourist sites. There's some great ones down at Akihabara. Before I can continue talking, the train moves again, and the passengers are shaken up by the sudden movement. Kila beams a wide smile, as if this was a major victory. Wow, I was scared for nothing. That didn't really last long at all. He sure seems like quite the character. If he didn't end up going to the maid cafes, well, there'd be no shortage of entertainment. I wonder if the same could be said with Rook. More importantly, I wonder how he treated me. He certainly seems like an interesting guy. For a moment, I'm glad that I didn't break my NDA. I don't think I would have been unable to face him if I did. I find that odd that analyzing my previous actions as if I could have changed what I said and what I did, perhaps it was because of that weird vision I had. No, hold on. I read that wrong, guys. I'm sorry. I find it odd that I'm analyzing my previous actions as if I could have changed what I said and what I did. Perhaps it was because of that weird vision I had. I can't control my own destiny or something like that. I mean, yeah, it's... Anyway. What a ridiculous thing to comprehend. I mean, it's... Every choice has consequences in real life. What are you talking about? If I could control my destiny, I wouldn't be here. What are you talking about? You won the contest! I'd probably be off somewhere living a life of luxury. You are living a life of luxury! We just won a fucking contest and we're in Tokyo, Japan! Snap the fuck out of it! But there's no use of thinking like that, so I stop. Yes! Thank you! Oh shit. At that exact moment, a pain attacks my chest. Oh fuck. More pain than I ever felt before. It pulses with increasingly fast heartbeat. Oh fuck, what did I do? I go to clutch my gut instinctively, only to find out that I can't move. Everyone around me seems to have been frozen in place. I start to panic. I go and focus on breathing like before. But I can't breathe. I can't breathe either. Oh wait, I can't breathe. I sense someone behind me, and then I feel it. That hand on my shoulder again. Mark! The pain fades away, and I gasp loudly for air. Is there something about his touch? Terribly sorry for earlier. Our meeting seems to have been cut short. Oh fuck. Perhaps you desire to return to Earth. After all, the universe bends to you now. What? Huh? Nani? I am Am I that frightening? Yes, Mark, you're kind of giving off that vibe. Either way, I sense conflict within you. Because, Mark, you think what happened earlier was a dream. Yeah, I mean, are you that upset about it? Yet, your dream stands right before you. Mark, are you my dream dog? Are you just my dream? Do you need to have pets? You just need to... I am real. The Ark is real. Oh, fuck. And the power that you have? Well, yes, it's real too. What? I'm not here to lecture you anymore. Your words are actions to your own as the power I have given you. However, Mark, what are you saying? You will be asked to help me. You are not receiving this power for free, but I will let you run free for today. When I see you again tonight, I will tell you everything. And then, the journey will begin. Mark, what the fuck are you... Huh? Oh, I have to push. Okay. I was immediately shot back to my own reality, or at least the reality that I was comfortable with. What the fuck was that? Mark, did you just, like... What? But now I know one thing for sure. That was not a fucking dream. The Ark is real. He actually gave me some sort of power, and I have no idea what to think right now. The confusion inside of intensifies. What in the French toast? It's like milestones of voices are frightening in my head. Millions of voices are frightening in my head. Yeah, I need to slow down. Trying to make sense of everything that happened. Hey, are you coming? Keela stands before me, his luggage in tow. I notice that I'm also standing up. It appears that my body has moved on its own, almost like something momentarily took over. Did I say something wrong? Gosh, I didn't mean to... gosh, I need to watch my mouth. Yeah, your conch thing kind of scared me a bit. That's what I was worried about. I tell him that it did nothing wrong. I let him know that I was lost in my own train of thought. He seems to giggle as if I was a pun. Okay, cool. LMAO. I decided to take the credit for it. Perhaps an attempt to ease my inner turmoil? At least he waited for me, or I'd be clueless right now. That's the last thing I want to be, is clueless. Alone and confused in Tokyo. It's really a bad combination. I apologize for the delay as we exit the train. Fright looms over me for the rest of the day. Whatever happens tonight would exchange everything. Like, I would be, like, walking around with a giant fucking blue color on my head, like, just above my eyes, you know? It's like, oh, jeez. What the fuck just happened? Nobody else noticed that? Earlier that day, in the courtrooms of Terra, a planet far from Earth, yet closer than was known to any. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, without further delay, I present to you Lord Clare, your current leader in the race of mayor, and with that, your future king. I've been his humble servant for years, and though for that, I'm certain for one thing, he will bring Terra to an age of prosperity. For democracy! Oh, wrong game, sorry. Come on now, Riley, you embarrass me. I'd rather speak for myself. I'm flattered, but they need to hear me. I shall speak of this prosperity on my own. This is something every Terran must hear. Under the current king, we are doomed. Forgive me, Lord Clare. I did not mean to embarrass you. Not in front of all of these people, please. I'm so sorry. Please let me roll over. I'm being no quarter, Riley. Have a seat. I'll call you as needed. This is my Terran accent, by the way. I don't know. Yes, my lord. Allow me to ask all of you a question. Do you not need to answer locally? Just ponder on it, food or for thought. Just ponder as food for thought. If I may paint my image in your minds, paint me like you did with Rose on Titanic. You have a starving family. Your only desire is to feed them. You work harder than you ever before. But you've only had enough food to feed half. The rest of your family will simply starve. Oh my, oh my. Hello, welcome to the read along. We're live reading. Hope you have a great day and hope you enjoy it. Though before you can eat, there's a knock, a violent rapping on the door of your home. You learn that it's someone new to Terra. They fled destructing of their home. All they want is a new life on our soil. They beg for your food, almost dying, but if you feed them, your family suffers. In this case, charity is a curse. They live and your family may die. Oh my. So what would you do? Would you help a stranger, even if it goes on to hurt your family? No, actually. Sorry, I'm pretty selfish. And that kind of... my family's health and my health over a stranger who might bring harm to us. I kind of value my family's and myself's health. Sorry, Lord Player. I wonder what you got, though. I believe I know what your answer is. Why would I let my family die? See, exactly, yep. Why would I give a stranger my food? Well, as long as the stranger is not like... as long as the stranger is, like, sincere and actually needs help, I wouldn't mind helping. But I have been played too many times before in my life, so... I do not blame you if this is your answer. Of course, I've been robbed multiple times. You work so hard for the sustenance. You work so hard for the sustenance. Why are you expected to give it away? Why is Terra expected to give it away? This is the portrait painted of our world, a place to be taken advantage of, used. We can barely sustain ourselves, yet we need to care for these immigrants. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm not becoming... before... Okay. I did not mean to say what I said before. Immigration should kind of be allowed. I'm just saying that. That's just my view. Before I continue reading as Lord Player here, I'm just going to say I support immigration because borders are kind of bullshit. And we do need some security, but we also need to realize that we're all human beings and we need to, like, realize that we all have needs to be able to survive. The current king is making fatal mistakes. He gives everything away freely, and he calls himself the Immortal King. If he truly lived for several millennia, well, you'd think he'd have common sense. Something Terra has been lacking as of late. Oh my. Every immigrant we accept, there's another stroke on our canvas. Oh, one that paints us lax and lazy. Oh, boy, you better... Oh, I don't like this character. The more we accept into our world, the more we condemn ourselves to accept it. This is the power of that word of mouth. At this rate, we'll all die, regardless of our origin. We will starve. Oh my. I wanted a strict immigration law. Oh my gosh, you're a Republican, aren't you? You're a heavy conservative, aren't you? But even in this world, even this would not help us. You don't allow a disease to run rampant. Oh shit, this guy is not a good guy. Okay. We need to cure this blood. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, Hitler. Jesus Christ. A vote for a player would give us the servants. A disconnect from all of the other worlds. No longer will they be able to use us. If elected, I will devote my life to this. I will ensure Terra's independence and our base right to live fulfilling lives. Only then will we be free from immigration. Oh my god. Only then will our resources be our own. Oh my god, you guys are... you Terrarians are selfish. That is all. Will there be any questions? I have a question for you, Lord Player. If you're accepting, of course... Oh my gosh. Please speak, my child. Oh my gosh. My name is Kaylin. Please refrain from calling me a child. Please. Sir, this is not the time or place. I am not one of your blind followers. Oh! The real problem lies with your greed. You're a noble. You have so much food. Why do you hoard and say we've run short? Ooh! What? If people like you learn to share, we'd be all... If people like you learn to share, well, we all be leading happier lives. You're a single man. Yet I've seen some inside reports. You hoard enough food to feed dozens. Inside reports? What? Wouldn't it be more fitting to share? The supply is there, Lord Player. Your campaign is based on a lie. And why? Why do you have so much food? You don't even look around. You don't look that round to me. Oh my god. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is why Lord Velasquez wants the tithe. Not on everybody, just the rich. So I don't think you care about our food, or the resources for that matter. You only care about removing foreigners. Get it, Kaylin, get it! Rawr! So my question is, what is the true reason you seek severance? Uh-oh. What gives you the right to say this? You're speaking to a future king. Future king? Don't make me laugh. You're avoiding the question. Where is your proof? Accusations require evidence, Kaylin. Something I'm sure you don't have. I laugh at the notion that I'm hoarding especially enough to feed dozens of people. I know the importance of giving. I would never keep food while others starve. Really? You fooled me. That story you just told everyone? It was about not sharing and giving? I asked why you seek severance, and you go and get this defensive. Your hatred speaks volumes, Lord Claire. There's no need to discriminate here. Everyone deserves food and shelter, not just those native to Terra. Get him, Kaylin. I see severance to be independent. I only want to share amongst our own. I don't want a reputation of charity. I want Terra to thrive on its own. If we keep giving things away, we only give off a bad image, of course. Well, even if you did achieve severance, we'd still be full of immigrants. Not only that, but their descendants too. How does this make you feel? Simple! We'd establish a new Terra. Once we are severed, we'd all be natives. Oh my god. We'd unite as one self-sustaining world. Oh my gosh. Funny you would bring that up now. Rebranding our entire world? You think that'd be a part of your new campaign? Typical politician, making things up, turning all the negatives into positives. I'll give you credit, but I'm not fooled. I ask again for proof, child. Fine, your servant Kabu has all of it. He provided a peculiar shipping manifest. It should be all of that we need to prove this. What? And the evidence substantiates his claims. Claims of hearing immigrant hate speech and nightly pastime of yours, it seems. I'll let him handle it from here. Ruh-roh. Oh shoot. Get him, Kabu! Let's go, Kabu! Oh my god, them abdominals. What to do? Oh, is that a tattoo? Oh, it's a tattoo. Oh, okay, I can confirm all of what Halen said. Kabu, you traitor! What have I done to deserve this? At first, I thought Player was my friend. I know I'm not from Terra, but he made me feel wanted, like a son. But he started to hate immigrants so much, I realized more that I was only being used. He just wanted a cheap servant. Oh shit! And recently, he's been hoarding food, creating nothing but an artificial shortage, one he can conveniently claim on immigrants. Oh shit! And one that he can use as cover. He conveniently hides his hatred while supporting his campaign for mayor. Oh shit! The problem isn't those coming to Terra, it's the greed from those that live on it. Our immoral kings speak the truth. The tithe on the upper class, the tithing on the upper class? Yes. Then everyone will be fed. Vote for Valquez's continued reign. You know, you speak lies. Why are you doing this, Kaboo? Please look at this shipping manifest. I will place it here for all those see, that you may know player's true nature. No, stop. Okay. Remember, he owns lots of land on Terra. This is but one of many instances. I'm positive he hoards at other homes too. Oh my god. Forged! The evidence is forged! Do not trust infantile accusations. This baby doesn't know shit. It's likely created by Valquez. It's propaganda! Riley, have a word with the people. I'm sure they realize Kaboo's deceit. And guards, detain this motherfucker. Detain these two. Oh, they're men? I thought they. Whatever. Cool. No. I'm not. I don't care. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I did. Wow. Huh. Did he straight up? What's it called? Did he straight up assume their genders? He straight up assumed their genders. Every politician does that. Anyway, whatever. We noticed that there aren't many people standing around. The initial rush had been already subsided. At least Kayla waited for me. How long was I out? Well, I guess this is it, huh? I kind of pictured a grander entrance, but there's really nobody here. Oh well, I should have expected less. That way you don't get disappointed. It's better than getting your hopes up. That sure was an odd way of looking at things. Of course, nothing about Kilo was normal. He's been fabricating fucking stories all day long on the train ride. Hey, pull out your phone! We should exchange numbers just in case. I'll be in touch about the main cafes. I read up on some really cool ones. Sorry guys, I'm like plugging my nose, so my avatar does weird things. He pulls out his phone and waits for my information. I pull my phone out too, and do the same. After a few moments pass, we exchange our digits. I got your number. Thanks! It was nice to meet you, by the way. I'm always glad to make new friends. He starts to scurry away. I hope he's a texter. I hate getting phone calls. It seems so weird. Our generation is definitely hooked on text messages. I wonder where I'm supposed to go. Rook never gave me detailed information. I expected he'd be right there when I got off. But I don't see anyone at all, actually. I quickly turn a corner and bump into a helpless woman. Hey, watch where you're going, will you? I step back immediately and apologize. I tell her that I was just looking for my friend Rook. I explain the fact that I'm a foreigner and... Foreigner? Oh, so am I! But I'm no concierge? But I'm not new. You should probably tell your friend to meet you in the atrium. She points towards the open area. I guess that's a good enough landmark. Okay, whatever. I thank her and I start to follow her direction. But before I can get too far, a hand grips my shoulder. Oh no, I couldn't let it be that Mark guy again. Please just give me some peace and quiet today. Hey. Are you so lonely that you've taken up talking to yourself? That's weird. I'm extremely relieved. For a moment I thought I might have been that man again, but no. This must be Rook. What does he mean by talking to myself? Whatever. I'm glad you're here. The PA speakers mentioned possible delays, and that's not something I can tolerate. We're on a strict schedule. S-T-R-I-C-T. Strict. He says, typing away on his tablet. Strict. Adjective. Acting in close Adjective. Acting in close conformity requirements of principles. Ever heard of that word before? I guess. Wow. And I thought Kilo was a character. Although I guess I would be a little upset if he was boring. No one likes a strict butt in the mud. So where's the other one? I was confused. I wasn't quite sure what he meant. I asked him for a clarification. The other contestant wonder, I mean. You were supposed to be together. Well, wait, what? Nani? Son of a... I hate being lied to. Drop the act. Seriously, where is she? I tell him I have no idea what he's talking about. I didn't meet anybody on the train except for Keela. Wait, could that have been? No way. Out of the shadows, someone shuffles towards us. Hey, you two. Oh, hold on. Hey, you two. You are watching us? That's exceedingly creepy. What a group. We have ourselves a stalker and someone who talks to themselves too. I really don't get what he means. I was clearly getting directions from that woman. I wasn't watching you. I wasn't watching you. I was just shy. And hold on a second. You're the other contestant winner? He really emphasizes the word "your." I'm unsure if I should take offense to this or not. Although, I'm glad I didn't break the NDA. Brooke would have found out for sure. I guess I should have expected it. Both on the same train? Both English speakers? It adds up. Well, either way, I have to say, I'm really glad it's you. I feel like we've got along on the train, even if it was only for a few minutes. We could go to a maid cafe for sure now. We'll be suspended so much time together? Isn't that cool? I'm ecstatic! Would you like to save your game? Yes. Let's do that. It wants me to do multiple saves for some reason, so... Neat. Mark. Hello everybody, it's Markiplier. Today we will be playing 3 scary games. Bucket will play Fun Car. I'm kidding, I'm not Mark. I will never be that amazing. Anyway, moving on. A maid cafe, you say? I'd highly advise against that. They're just a waste of time. Plus, you two don't look like the type. Maid cafes attract a certain clique. Hey, why is that supposed to be me? Or no, what's that supposed to mean? Whatever you want it to mean, I guess. Thanks for making plans without me, though. It's nice to know my input is valuable. Well, what did you have in mind? Nothing really. I guess that's where you get off lucky. There's been something of a delay. You won't meet place for a day or two. So my new task is simple. Waste time. I'm supposed to take you where you want. That is, until things are back on track. Wait, then why were you mad? You gotta choose where to go. You didn't even have any idea, Brooke. I'm changing the subject now. If you want to go to the maid cafe, well, I know a few hot ones to attend. Most of them are electric in town. Electric town? You don't mean Akihabara. Yes, I do. We all spend lots of time there. It's like the place for the tourists to be. Akihabara is the best. It's like the capybara of the akihabaras of the maid cafes. You know. That and Clace loves the atmosphere. A lot of this outings are to Akihabara. Wow! We'll get along great then! But you mentioned something came up. Is everything okay? Why the delay? Oh, it's fine. Clace got into a fight. Him and his tour manager disagree a lot, but Singe always manages to quell him. Oh. I hope it's nothing too serious. It'll be fine. Clace is a hothead. He'll be fine after venting and relaxing. Anyway, we better get moving. We won't get anywhere standing here all day. It's a high time that we ditch the situation. Would you like to save your game? Fuck it. Yeah, sure. Why not? You know, no, just do the same. Yeah. There was no like choice there, so whatever. Let's go! After a few moments of walking, we exit the same train station. I feel a soft breeze and take a sharp inhalation. It's nice to feel some fresh air. After all that time, the plane and the train ride were definitely stuffy. Interesting. The air here feels different. Not in a bad way. I mean, just different. Though it's probably expected to be in a foreign country, the air almost smells cleaner than it does back home. In New York, or Los Angeles, or Columbus, or anywhere that's not in it anyway. Whoa! What's with the smell? Oh. Not what you're used to, huh? Don't worry, you'll get used to it. Just enjoy the fresh air. You deserve it. They did rush you into that train, right? No time to relax after that flight. But you're good now. Relax and enjoy it. Yeah, I guess you're alright. Hey, wait! Does that mean we're on the same plane? That's so cool! What are the odds? Actually, it's incredible, probably. We both won the same contest after all. They likely expend and bought stuff and sets. And I didn't say this, though. I don't want to downplay Keela. Pretty solid, actually. You both won the same contest after all. Enter Rook, a social assassin. Damn, blurting out the things that we don't dare to. I didn't think of it that way, I guess. He looks defeated. See, that's why I refrained. Well, we shouldn't stand around. We didn't leave just to waste time out here. I've got a little bit of a surprise for you. Remember how we said things would be quiet? Well, Clay went and pulled some strings. The kind of strings that get you in a limo. We have a limo? Like, just for us? That was a pleasant surprise, actually. Rook gives us a soft smile and he says the word limo. I can tell he's been waiting to let out that secret. Yeah, something like that. We'll use it to move you around town. At least until we leave Tokyo behind. But even then, we'll just rent a new one. This tour is going to be all sorts of places. You'll get to travel the world in style. Mood completely reversed! Thanks, Runk. Should we get going then? Where is it? Well, actually, it's right here. It's right there. Rook points to a limo parked just a few feet away. I never expected to get into a drive. I never expected that we'd get to drive in that. Especially after we mentioned the low-key aspect. We played, definitely not off the good start now. He knocks on the window, calling to someone inside. After a few moments pass, a new face enters the scene. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay. So, you two are, is it? Yeah, I guess. 2 winners, remember? We're not here to visit a chocolatier. We're not here to visit a chocolatier. Not what I meant. Just expecting something else. What does she mean by that? Well, you can call me Jade. It's a pleasure to meet the both of you. The contest has just been a year of hype. I built up the weird image in my mind, expecting the winners to be larger than life. I apologize if I offended you in any other way. Surely you can understand what I meant. We often have these sorts of preconceptions. Preconceptions. I suppose I know what you mean. No offense taken earlier, either. It's nice to meet you too. But speaking of preconceptions, can you tell us a little bit about Clace? I feel like the image in my mind is wrong. You've met him, right? You must have all kinds of inside knowledge. I see him all the time. But yeah, many people get him wrong. There's a few words I've used to describe him. Self-absorbed. Egotistical. Holier than thou. Arrogant. Disrespectful. He's the worst. Excuse me? It was just a joke, Keela. I'm learning the humor thing. But I guess I have a few more steps to go. That was her definition of a joke? She doesn't need steps. She needs leaps and bounds. Those were insults. The fuck? This is almost certainly how rumors are started. Someone won't know she's joking until it's read. Yeah. Rook tries to teach me in our off time, but I guess I far from mastered it. Rook's not that funny either, just to let you know. Oh, that explains it. Rook taught her. He's the last person to... Yeah, exactly, yeah. Okay. Well, I'd appreciate an honest answer. Of course. He can be shy and silent, but he also can be loud and outgoing. He can be polite and formal, or he can be crude and lax. He's just like any other one of us. When you're up on the stage, or even when you're doing the interview, you're just putting off an act for the world. I think you'll get along with him just fine, but don't think that you know him yet either. The amount of people that do is very small. Alright, thanks for answering. Sounds like he's under a lot of pressure. It's tough for him to have an image to maintain. And about the humor thing, you're doing great. Keep learning. Really? Keela? Yeah, Keela's been lying to us the entire train ride. What are you talking about? Thanks, Keela. It's always fun to learn. Anyway, let's get ourselves in the limo. Let's get this adventure started. Sounds good. I can't wait. My hype level is so off the charts. Yep. I'm so excited. Where are we going? It's a house. Outside the courthouse, moments later. Yo, who dis? So, do you think that oh wait, we're on Terra now. So, do you think that'll ruin player? Only time will tell, Conrad. It was risky, but we succeeded. We now have our inside man. Kalen can operate from within player's home. So, I have to ask, was the evidence real? It doesn't matter. It helped us. It doesn't matter. It helped us. Means to an end. I believe they say whatever. We have everything we need to take him out, really. I doubt Plier will go down without a fight. It won't be pleasant for Kalen or Kabu. What do you think he'll do to the Endymion? What do you think he'll do to Endymion? Oh, his name's Endymion. I'm so sorry, guys. They'll be put into interrogation, I think, but this doesn't cause me much concern. Kalen has been trained to resist torture. What? What is going on? The major fact is that she's inside now. We just need to wait for his correspondence. After that, we can formulate a plan. I think he'll plant some evidence, something we can find next time we're there. An innocent visit, an incriminating find. So, Kalen can resist torture, huh? You fucking pervert! He looks pretty frail to me. Oh my gosh. And Kabu? He'll probably face the brunt of this. Oh no. It's a worthy sacrifice, isn't it? Kabu did this willingly. Does it mean it's okay? I guess. I can see it now. Assassin's Guild outs corrupt politician. It's gotta help our reputation, right? We're the Assassin's Guild. We need to have no reputation. I guess. Just trying to make conversation. This is how you get killed. If people find out about us or hear our conversations, this is how we get killed. They'd quickly find that the king finds us, and then he'd be the one getting ousted. Fine. So, what do we do now? The Plier situation will remain on standby. We must wait for instructions from Kalen, or until we have another off-worlder. Player has been more than happy to take them. It will? With that said, the ritual is our goal. It helps us on both fronts, Conrad. The ritual? Again? You sound like you're stuck on a loop. Our track record of failure is demotivating. You know how Velas feels about failure? But we get an off-worlder no matter what. If that happens, we bring them to player. We gain his trust through these failures. It's symbiotic, Conrad. It's symbiotic, Conrad. It's cold in the oven. Yes, it gives me chills. It gives me chills down the tingly spines that make me shiver my bones up and down my body. What gives, Conrad? He walks away, done with the conversation. Jeez, what a mentor he is. I'll never get anywhere worthwhile. Oh well, a man can dream. Endymion, wait, Endymion, wait for me! Hey, it's the limo. It's me again, Cheeseka. I don't feel bad about my name anymore. Anyway, we're led into a massive limo. Actually, emphasis on the massive. I didn't think it would be this big on the inside. Holy crap, look at that minibar. Jade probably gets situated in the driver's seat. This leaves Rook, Keela, and myself in the back. Wow, Oh, this is amazing! It's so spacious, so luxurious! Huh? Oh, sorry, you two. Guess I was in my own little world. Actually, it looked like he was staring at Jade. I find myself questioning the relationship of these two. She quickly turns and speaks to us through the divider. So, where to? Unfortunately, we're going to Jade Cafe. And no, it wasn't my idea. Spare me from the snide insults, Jade. Alright, Rock. I'll keep them inside. But I think I know which maid cafe you want. Yeah, just no mocking, okay? This is for their benefit, not mine. I wouldn't dream of it. Thanks, Jade. It means a lot to me. Alright, let's fasten seat belts. Don't want anyone dying before we get to the tour. Anyway, this is really awkward part. Where were we supposed to bond where we're supposed to bond or whatever. He cringes as he says the word bond. Instead of acknowledging that, I notice something else. I can hear some noise coming from the passenger seat. Was somebody up there with Jade? I asked Brooke about this. Oh, you noticed, huh? Do you want to say hey? Hey. Hello. He retreats just as quickly as he appeared. Huh? I haven't the faintest idea who that was. That was Clay's brother, Anumi. Clay's brother? But he looks nothing like... That's Clay's brother, Anumi? Kilo was surprised. Kilo was right, but Rook cut him off. He was putting on some sort of act. If anything, it was for Anumi's benefit. I decided to play along, as does Kila. Oh, I see! Whoa, that's cool! Very cool indeed. I can't tell if he's sincere or not. Well, moving on, I should get over there to basics with you two. Just stuff to know before I let you wander. Make sure you're paying attention, alright? Feel free to take notes if you need to. Keela and I lean forward and listen intently. Here's a book for the both of you to have. It lists common Japanese phrases inside. I suggest learning a few common ones. Namely, I don't understand Japanese. I'm probably assuming here, so I'm sorry. But I doubt you could hold a conversation. Oh, and if the citizens call you Gaijin? Well, that's just a term of endearment. Oh, okay. It's nice to know Rook can be civil and polite, but once he's actually helping us. I assume his default mode was condensed for everyone. I could have said that wrong. He hands each of us a book. I put mine in my pocket. It's definitely travel size. I'm sure it will help. That was one of the things that I was actually worried about. If someone tried to talk to me and I couldn't talk back. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one last thing you should know. It relates to current events in Tokyo. It's mostly superstition, of course, but it's got to everyone up in arms. So it's better that you hear it from me instead of anybody else. What is it? The Midnight Deaths. The Midnight... What? Tokyo's been hit by suicide and murder. More and more cases with each passing day. But it gets a little weirder than that. All of the cases happen at midnight. Like clockwork. Right on the dot. Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. The deaths have been mysterious in nature. No culprit for the murders. No evidence. That's why it has everybody talking. The crime scenes don't add up at all. What's happened is physically impossible. But to us, that's not really important. There's something far more noteworthy. And that's when these deaths first started. What do you mean? I know it's a coincidence, but these deaths started a month ago, on the night of our arrival in Tokyo. What? Nani? Some people think our tour is an ill omen. That perhaps being here is the cause of it. What? That's not nice. Actually, kind of recent events. Me doing this game right at this moment kind of makes it... Anyway, sus. That's not nice. Indeed. I hope that explains some things, especially when we kept your arrival quiet. We didn't need any more fanfare around us. Restrictions are even being put up and pawn place. So don't feel singled out in all of this. Everyone is being affected equally here. So to that end, please stay quiet. Don't let anyone know why you're here. At least not for the next little while. But I know you're both trustworthy. So just continue as you have been. We aren't even doing a press release. At least not until Singh is here. Singe? I'm gonna say Singe. Not at least until Singe is here. The Singe is ready. He handles these situations with expertise. He's kind of like my boss and teacher. And don't worry about your enjoyment. You'll still have fun. I guarantee it. There's just a few precautions to take. Later tonight, we'll get you to your hotel. Everything is still on par for the green. So just don't cause any commotions, okay? Yeah, of course. Don't want to make things worse. Place must be under enough stress as it is. Yeah, I can tell it's affecting you. It's good that you heard this from me. You know, rumors, grapevines can be. People are even saying he's a killer. They're connecting totally unrelated events. Our arrival has nothing to do with all of this. But you don't know how it works, right? And people always need something to be blamed. A figurehead for all the other problems, whatchamacallit. I suppose that's true. But they should focus on the real culprit, shouldn't they? Clace is harmless. He couldn't do that. You're telling me. But it's still odd. Suicides are happening at midnight, too. It's not just a killer. It's something else. And whatever it is, we have no idea. Some people are blaming the supernatural, but I never really believed in that stuff. The limo slowly comes to a stop, but this just leaves us all in awkward silence. Well, I guess that means we're here. Thanks for making conversation with me, even if it was just in the realm of the macabre. Yeah, could have picked a better time anyway. Was your goal to scare us anyway, Rook? Because it almost worked, No comment. Let's go. LMAO. He leaves the limo without saying another word. For a while there, I was starting to feel free, but now I'm getting bogged down by terms and conditions. Though I think about it, it's not too bad. I could play along if it's for the citizens' benefit. Wouldn't want to let it slip while we're here. Wait, wouldn't want to let it slip why we're really here anyway. It'd cause a panic in the middle of Akabara. Yeah, Akabara. Well, here we are. Welcome to Akabara. Just watch your head, and as you exit, wouldn't want to bang them on your way out. Thanks. We both nod and do as instructed. Electric Town, here we come. Would you like to save your game? Yeah, sure. I mean, there wasn't really much, so be-doop. Not much of a decision, I guess. Do you wish to overwrite the same? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay, cool. We got a party here. This what's up. Before I stepped out of the limo, I was scared. What didn't exactly instill us with confidence. However, upon seeing Akabara, that all changed. I've looked at pictures before, seen things online, but like with anything else, pictures don't suffice. Well, what do you think? It's stunning. I almost don't believe it. It's prettier than I could have ever imagined. So, where's this maid cafe? I've been dreaming about this for years. Don't worry, it's much farther. And I guess I can open up to you now. No need for secrets between the three of us. We're going to Cafe Chat. It's a popular joint around here, run by a bubbly girl named Claire. Are you serious, Jade? That's the one I heard about online. It's supposed to have the one that wait time of months. Yes, but remember who you are. Exceptions can be made here and there, especially for the prestigious lucky too. Trust me, I don't stop at the basics. I was able to get you a session with Claire. That's right, the #1 maid in Tokyo. You've gotta be kidding me! Whoa! Whoa, calm down. I think it felt the earth shake a little. I'm certainly not kidding. You know my humor is top notch. You'd be able to tell if I was joking. Actually, that's a good one, dude. You're not bad. Even if it wasn't intentional. By all means, lead the way! I'm trying so hard not to freak out. Not so fast, Keela. I have to go. Rook will be taking it from here, alright? He knows this area a little better than me. I have business to attend to elsewhere. I need to get Nani back safely in as well. Sorry I can't join you. Maybe next time. No apology necessary. Jade retreats back into the limo and slowly drives away. She was certainly a treat. A nice middle ground, not as spazzy as Keela and not as intense as the drug. I like her. Hopefully I get to see her again. Well, you heard her. Follow me and stay close. If I lose you here, I won't get you back. Rook starts to lead us down the street. He's starting down and focused on his hand tablet. I get the idea that he doesn't want to be seen. However, that tablet doesn't make him invisible. I do have to give him credit though. He's still able to lead us exactly where we need to go. I could never walk and use the tablet at the same time. It takes ability to multitask so efficiently. So, what is it good like? I don't know. Never been. Well, you seem to know exactly where it is. You sure you're not hiding anything, Rook? I said I've never been. It's called GPS, Keela. I think I'm chatting on here or something. Oh, sorry. And when we get there, I'm not going in. I'll wait around outside until you're done. I'll watch you cry. It'll be more fun. I wouldn't be caught dead from this. Either way, I hope you enjoy. It does take a certain level of immaturity. Hey, that's rude! Don't talk to me about rude, Keela. Especially after deciding where to go. You didn't even think to ask for my input. Whatever. Before the conversation can continue, Rook stops and points to a colorful shop just a few steps away. It's over there. Go have fun. Just don't drag me into your business and don't take forever, alright? You have to get back to the hotel tonight. I'll be waiting for you two over there. He points to an installation of benches nearby. He really seems to have a grudge against this place. Oh, and do me a favor, please. Don't mention my name to Eclair. I'll owe you big time if you do this. Wait a second. Eclair knows you? I'm leaving now. Goodbye. Before a moment passes, Rook is gone, almost as if he vanished into the shadows. With nothing else to do, he walks towards the building, and after a pause, we enter a legendary cafe chat. When we enter, I'm shocked in how fancy it is. Wait, what? I got an achievement? Huh. I got an achievement. It seems as if millions of dollars went into this place. Oh my god, it's so cute! So quiet! Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Howdy, strangers! Welcome to the cafe chat! Oh hey! We're here to see Eclair! He's nervous, staring at the floor, almost like he's scared to face her at the main cafe. Well, he did say this was one of his dreams. I'm sure he's just a little overwhelmed. Oh, it's you two! I've been waiting for you. It's me! I'm Eclair! Oh my god! Oh my gosh! I can't believe it! I thought Keela knew all about this place. How did you not immediately recognize Eclair? Quick! Come take a seat! No need to delay for any further. You two must be really special. Not many people can just walk in here. Are you celebrities of some sort? Better not tell her the truth. Not after what Rook told us in the limo. She leads us over to the three-person booth. One side has one chair and the other has two. She takes a seat on the other side with the one chair. This leaves Keela and myself able to sit together. She glances at us piercingly, like she's trying to figure out what to do with us. Quiz time! Keela's eyes beam with happiness, like all of his dreams are coming true at once. Let's think of something fun. Oh, I have a good question. Why are there only 3 chairs here? I look at Keela in confusion. How are we supposed to know this? Time's up! Now you learn. The number 4 is considered bad luck. Like the number 13 in the West. It's usually skipped where it can be. Oh yeah, just like the 13th floor. But an explanation lies in Japanese. The number 4 can be pronounced she. It's like the same as saying death. Oh. She smiles and giggles at us. After saying death, you have to admire her enthusiasm at almost everything. Well, there's also another reason. From above, the booths look like cat paws. That's why we call ourselves Cafe Chat. That's French for cat. Look at you two learning. That's definitely a better explanation. I hope she uses that one in the future. I was worried that talking about death would scare Keela. But I look at him and he displays a pure jubilation. Wow, you're so smart! What else can you tell us? Let's move into another question. I have so many tricks up my sleeve. Sweet, I'm ready! This girl must be unreal. So much energy. Is she hooked up on caffeine, IV, or something? Where is this coming from? Let's do something a little easier. Do you have any idea why I'm named Claire? Oh, that's easy. You're really sweet. Just like the pastry you're named after. Wrong! It's because I'm really quick. What? Before I can even notice, plates appear on the table, like some sort of magic trick. She's really fast. Quick like lightning, the true meaning of the word eclair, is also French, if you're wondering. Huh. She winks and then points at the plates before her. They're layered with onigiri or rice. Oh, onigiri rice balls. Okay, cool. Alright, time for a riddle challenge. I've been holding back for this question. Final round commence! Rook refused to come in, didn't he? Uh-oh. Nani? Guess he said not to mention him, right? Typical Rook. As stubborn as ever. I know you two are. Jade told me. So, you two do know each other. He didn't even tell you that much? He seemed to hate the idea of maid cafes. He was just so suspicious. Well, that wasn't always the case. In fact, we used to be partners. Though such a time has long since passed. Whoa, that's heavy. What happened? Why did you two fall out like that? Claire slumps down her chair and her ears droop down. Is this what a maid cafe was supposed to be like? I thought maids were here to cater to our whims. Sorry, I'm just having some flashbacks. I haven't even heard his name in forever, so I'm kind of reliving memories right now. A tear drips down her cheek. Oh fuck. Even the call from Jade was so sudden, it totally threw off my groove. I tried to remain calm even when I saw you two, but I was frightened. But I was fighting back tears with all along. I guess things could just got the better of me. Please, excuse me. I have to go. She runs away without another word, covering her face. What just happened? What did we do? I'm really clueless, Keela. I have no fucking idea. It's a bad idea. It seemed that we just made her relive some traumatic memories. If that was the case, I feel shitty right now. Straight up shit. Should we leave? I really don't know what to do. This isn't what I expected at all. It's none of my business. Honestly, if I was just a contestant winner and I saw this, I'd be like, let's stay here a little longer. Gosh damn it, but where's the content in that? Alright, I'll go talk to her. I'll tell Keela that I'll go talk to her. He should go outside and tell Rook I'll be right there. It seems like nothing today has gone as expected, but I can't just leave her alone like that crying. Alright, I guess that's for the best. Shouldn't leave either side hanging. I'll see you outside when you're done. Oh, okay, so we just straight up leave. Oh, fuck, I should have just left too. Keela runs outside and quickly looks around. When I look where Eclair went, I see a big door. It has a cartoon painting of a cat's paw print on it. I'm going to bet that this is her office. I decided to walk over to it and I slowly enter, just hoping that I can fix what happened here today. When I enter, I see Eclair slumped over her desk. Her head bobs up and down a little bit. She's crying. After a few moments pass, I try to get her attention. Oh, hey there. I didn't think you'd come. Gosh, I'd feel like such a fool right now. Maids are supposed to be upbeat and happy. Has that ever happened to you before? Everything is going perfect, then bam, something reminds you of the past events? Yes, it has. Like, there's car accidents happening outside my fucking apartment, and I have to relive this trauma every day. Okay, I was in a car accident. I was in the back seat. I was almost killed. I was also almost paralyzed, like a full quadriplegic. And I wasn't able to, like, do anything for the next 2 months. I was that fucked up. So, yeah, hearing car accidents outside my home a lot really fucks with me. Anywho, I nod. Who didn't get unpleasant flashbacks? Not even everyone can be happy all the time like that. It's just, we're so close. And then he left me so suddenly. Almost at the snap of a finger. You know, I'm used to that. People walk out of here all the time. But I never expected it from my partner. Rook and I were the star of the duo of Akabara. He was the #1 male host in Tokyo. Rook was a host? That sounds so out of character. If you told me, I wouldn't have believed it. I would have been like, you're so down. No. We'd spend every day together. People would call us celebrity couple. Our reservations would be full of months. We weren't really a couple, though. We just had to play the part. I know it was just for the audience, but sometimes when you act something out, it can start to feel a little real. I must sound so delusional right now. I tell her that she's definitely isn't delusional. She just gave into pressure that was all so real, all too real. It happens to us actors. We acted like a perfect couple all the time. It was so easy to lose yourself in a fantasy, especially one where you're so happy. But then the accident happened. Oh shit. Accident? I can't really say. It's his issue. But he started to act distant and rude. Needless to say, our business suffered. He found more joy in that tablet of his. Customers complained on a daily basis, and soon enough they stopped coming at all. One day, Rook just didn't show up to work. I was so worried he'd hurt himself, or worse. He's very good at making himself scarce. I'd search for him day in and day out, but one day, I just had no desire to. Like a light switch just flipped in my head. Isn't that weird? You can be so passionate about something, but the next moment, it can mean nothing. That one thing keeps us going. It starts to hold us back in our lives, but then it becomes nothing at all. Is there a price for the memories we hold? And after it's paid, we just forget? Well, if there is, that's the price can be costly. This whole ordeal almost ruined Cafe Chat. Debts amassed as I tried to fix things. New ad campaigns, new host, I tried it all. I had no idea Rook put her through so much trouble. But soon enough, I had to face the facts. There was no way I was going to stay afloat. So I had to make the call. I shut our doors, but just before I locked them for good, I noticed an envelope in front of the cafe. It had my name on it with a heart. She sniffles one last time and then she shows a smile. It was a check from Rook. It had all the money I needed and more. I'd be able to keep Cafe Chat running. It came with a letter from Rook himself. He apologized for running away from me, but he told me he saved up for years. He'd been working alongside a Jade. They were supporting a pop idol's career. He was Jade. He was Jade, I thought. The new me? You know, that's why I'm so conflicted. I was jealous, but we were never together. I hated him for abandoning me, yet I thanked him for saving me. all of these emotions came back today. It started with the call from Jade. You know, to organize your visit. I knew instantly which Jade it was. I saw Rook outside with the both of you, but I could tell he didn't want to come in. That made everything come flooding back. I hope you understand what I mean. I'm sorry for botching your visit today. I owe you the real Maid Cafe experience. I wish I knew that Rook was thinking. I assumed he just forgot about me, but then today happened, sending the both of you to my cafe. Even today, he still thinks of me? There are so many cafes in Tokyo, but why would that be? He moved on? I guess that's something I'll never know. I doubt he'll ever set foot in here again. She takes out her phone and places it on the table. Would you mind exchanging numbers? I owe you and Kilo a real session. I apologize profusely for today. We spend the next moments exchanging information. Gamenasai. Gonana Ichiyachi Gamenasai. My Japanese is horrible. Don't kill me. I'm sorry. I don't object. Kilo would want me to come back too. I got Claire's contact information. Let's go. We got a cafe. A maid cafe. Whatever. I'll ask you to leave me for now, please. But trust me, I'll be in touch. I owe you both the big time. I stand up and I go to leave. That was heavy. Keela, what the fuck? But before I can exit, she stops me for a moment. I forgot to tell you one thing. The real reason there are these 3 seats, you know, back in the cafe. I mean, I nod. The side with 2 chairs, it used to be for me and Rook. But when he left, I was alone. I had to switch sides. No longer would we entertain together. Just thought you should know the truth. I guess I'm not as quick as they say. Here I am, totally stuck in the past, on memories from so many years ago. But I have to push forward and work hard until the toll of those memories is paid. On that day, I'll stand tall on my own. She smiles one last time before I exit the room. When I go back downstairs, Keela is nowhere to be found. I assume he met up with Rook, so I go outside. I hope I don't get lost. Akibara is massive. Would you like to save your game? Yeah. Let's. I'm gonna save here because I made a different decision. Yeah, let's save here. Okay, good. Jade and Eclair. Cool. Can I take a break real quick? Oh, can't. Fuck. Alright. Night-night, Daru. Huh. It already got outside? It already got dark outside? Just how much time were we wasting in there? Oh well. Akibara at nighttime was beautiful. It was lit up like anything I've ever seen. Did you enjoy your little date? I wouldn't really call it a date. I was just joking, Rook. No need to repeat it. Now I'm embarrassed. Keela was talking about me behind my back? That's new. I made a joke and that's all it was. About you wanting to woo Claire. I'm sorry for doing that. It was rude. I accept his apology. But I let him know that's not in my nature. I'd never try to win over a crying girl. Regardless. It made me laugh. We bonded, or whatever you want to call it. That is, until something came up. Something came up? I didn't want to interrupt you two. You had no idea what you may have been doing. But I got a call. We're going to the hotel. A call? Wait, that's not so weird. Did I just hear him say that we bonded with Kayla? I noticed that they are both holding takeout bags. Rook and Keela. Wait, what? Rook? Oh, damn. Okay, Okay, whatever, I don't care. No way! They got food without me? I can't explain the specifics right now, but it involves your safety, both of you. So I need to take you to your hotel. Yeah, it seemed very important. We discussed it over some dinner. Without me? Damn, I'm hungry! Good news though, we're really close. It's just a short walk away. Made sure to book a convenient location. I'll tell you a little more tomorrow, but right now safety is priority. I take his word for it and try not to object. A lecture from Rourke is not what I want right now. He starts to lead us down the street. Damn, they got food without me? Fuck 'em. It doesn't take much longer until we get to the hotel. Well, this is it. I hope you enjoy your stay. Your room is 217. Here are your key cards. It shouldn't be too hard to find. He hands us both our key cards. Wow, this place is massive! What kind of amenities does it have? Well, you'll each have your own beds. There's a hot tub, a bed, and a shower. You'll even get your own massage. A personal masseuse? Wow, I could sure go for a massage. This is crazy. I feel like a millionaire. I wonder who else is staying here. If this is the hotel where contest winners stay, there must be all sorts of celebrities present. I hope you two enjoy it. You have no idea how much it costs. Not too much, I hope. Be up at 9 a.m. sharp. I'll come to get you in the morning. And if it's not me, it'll be Jade. You'll get to be more of the team. Plus, you'll experience the backstage life. There's lots of food, just to let you know. Food? Oh, wait, that's me. Food? Yes, finally! That's all I wanted to hear. Food, please, dear God. Keela excitedly runs to the hotel room doors. I decide to give chase. I wouldn't want to get lost. It doesn't take us long to find our hotel room, but when we do, we are stunned. Would you like to save your game? Sure, I guess. Yeah, I didn't make any important decisions, but that was a lot of reading, so yeah. Yeah, I'll move on from here. Sweet. Okay. It looks amazing on the inside. It's the biggest hotel I've ever seen. This place is huge! If you pictured a fancy Japanese hotel, this is exactly what would be in your head. Oh, fuck. It even has a katatsu. It even has a katatsu. Not that I'm cold or anything, but at least they were prepared for it all. I can't get over how great this place is. It's top tier, that's for sure. Let's turn the TV on and see what's on. I love weird Japanese game shows. He scurries over to the table and grabs the remote. For a moment, he looked confused. I guess the buttons on the remote are in Japanese. I see him find the big red button and press it. Sure enough, the TV turns on. I suppose some things are universal between cultures. He sits down on the floor and motions for me to join. It seems like there's a big news report going on. Oh, snap. Thank you for the boops, Daru. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for being here, and I hope you sleep well. It seems like there's big news report going on. It seems like there's a big news report going on. I see crime scene tape. Then I look up at the same time. Now I know what's going on. Another midnight death. The news reporter appears on the screen. He seems distraught, maybe even scared. Fukumoto here, reporting live from Tokyo. I have some distressing news. Give me a moment here. Confirming. He looks off the screen for a few moments and nods, as if he's talking to somebody in the scene. He holds up the microphone away from himself. Whatever he's talking about must be unsafe to hear. Sorry, it will just take a while longer. I'm sorry for interrupting your program. It will resume as soon as this is over. He looks away from the camera again. Same direction. This Fukumoto wears a face of shock all of a sudden. It's like he's been given a horrible news. It's now being confirmed to me another victim of the midnight deaths. Their body was discovered just moments ago. He lets out an audible gulp before continuing. I'm not sure how to go about saying this, but it's with a heavy heart that I... Heavy heart? Oh no, this must not be an ordinary victim. He cuts himself off, taking a gulp before he continues. It's Clace, the pop idol. Recently in Tokyo to launch his new tour, but now the victim of these senseless deaths. What? What the fuck? No. This is some shit. Completed chapter 1. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna wait for another save spot. An earlier time. And the throne room of Velasquez, the more. Okay, so we're on Terra. We're on Terra now. An earlier time, and the throne room of Velasquez, the immortal king. Oh, rar. Hello. You must be the king. History repeats itself. At least that's what they say, right? We make our mistakes and learn from them. What do you say, boo-boo? Yeah, he's gonna be... I cannot say, my lord. I am a merely mortal. I've lived for a short life, with many mistakes. I'll be gone before history can repeat. But you have the wisdom of a millennia, sire. Something I am not lucky enough to hold. Were it's a statement, I would agree. But you proposed a question, and one I have no right to answer. There is no need to apologize. I was simply thinking aloud, though it may relate to player somewhat. He's gained quite the following. Rightly so. He has the charisma. Oh shit, is he like the Trump? Is he this guy? Okay. He's the Trump of this universe. Alright. Enough to bend anyone to his will. Even if the cause is as foolish as his. Yes. What a foolish cause it is. The last time someone sought severance, well, the only thing severed was their head. It is a costly and dangerous desire. Just a joke, of course. Or is it? I am the king. Ha. Though, I forgot about your career. I'll try not to joke about assassination. LMAO. How is your protege coming along? You mean Conrad? He is conflicted. Sometimes he thinks our methods are harsh. Perhaps he might even think they are wrong. But I was the same. I would give it time, my lord. He will become someone of great importance. Very well. I trust in the both of you. You will expose Lord Plier quite swiftly. And so, my reign will go unhindered. Of course, my lord. Though Plier is not the topic of today, there is a matter of much greater importance. Is something wrong, my lord? No, it's the opposite. In fact, my opening of Terra to immigrants, it was for a very specific reason. There are those who would disagree with me, and I would as well, if I were unaware. The truth of this matter is quite secretive. Truth? You aren't doing this for charity? It's a welcome side effect, to be honest, but my intent wasn't to take in so many. I only sought the arrival of one person, the Savior. Our Lord and Savior, Jesus, the Savior? Yes, I opened our borders solely for them, but so far, they have not come. And what might we need saving from? It cannot be a lack of resources. Lord Blair is fooling everyone with that. Indeed is not. But my lips are sealed. Only know that they are indeed urgently... I didn't read the last one. I will require your help, however. I've learned of something recently. A method that may expedite their arrival. I am all ears, my lord. I finally pinpointed their location. A trusted source has found the Savior. They resided on a planet called Earth. Is it Jesus? Is Jesus the Savior, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, our King, and never heard of it. The French you did? I'm kidding. I don't care. For a very specific reason, Endymion. Earth is not connected to any other world. It is what I call an untouched planet. Such a thing exists? Only when you have something to hide. Or, in this case, some thing to shelter. How can I help? It seems Earth is beyond anyone's reach. I am happy to assist, but I seem unable to. Gladly. That is not the case. That trusted source I mentioned earlier, they've come up with the means to reach Earth. Velasquez, a means to retrieve the Savior. Retrieve, my lord? Yes, like a thief in the night. And this task will fall solely to you. There is no one else I can trust. I am honored, my lord. What must be done? You must perform a ritual. Hello? Is it Kira? Is it Keela? What's your name? Keela and I remain frozen in fear. Yeah, our fucking pop idol, dead, in the streets, on the news. We watch in horror as the TV displays a gruesome image. We see a body being loaded into an ambulance. It drives away without a sirens wailing. That means, no, it can't be. It just can't be. Suddenly everything just seems to come crashing down. There would be no more world tour? Would we be sent back home? Will we become some sort of media hotshots? Keela's jaw appears inches away from the floor. I can't tell if he's fighting off tears with fervent effort. He seems to be unable to form a coherent sentence. I reached out to comfort him, and I can't move. I know this feeling by now. I've experienced it several times today. On the train right here. I'm about to be visited. Oh, by him. Mark! It's an interesting thing, isn't it? What do you mean? Life is such a frail force, while death is infinite. It's interesting thing, isn't it? Life is such a frail force, while death is infinitely more powerful. Some would hope it's another way around. To watch your world fade away, like a small fly being swatted on a wall, just like that, someone could die. No one is above death, just as no one is below life. I've had enough of his cryptic speeches. I deserve some answers, and I make that very clear. Thankfully, I'm able to move and speak again. You want answers? What is an answer exactly? A doorway to more questions, perhaps? Now he's just getting pretentious, but I sense some nervousness. Is he worried about something? It's like he's trying to stall. Well, I did promise you answers, but I can't suspend this place for long. Please come with me to the Ark. Suspend? You'll have to grab my hand. The connection is required to do this. What about the first time? I spent a moment thinking and acting. Come on now, grab my hand. If this suspension ends, you'll be trapped. You don't want to know what happens then. Sorry. Sure, fuck it. Let's go. Come on, Mark. What do I do? I reach out and grab his hand. I had no idea what he was planning, but I trusted him. Especially if he was going to give me some answers. I couldn't disobey him on the verge of truth. And give me a power like he implied he did? He had to trust me as well. This might hurt a little bit. What? He smirks at me as he snaps his fingers, this time using his free hand. And then we're in the Ark. Just like that. First and foremost, allow me to apologize. I feel as though you may be overwhelmed. It's not like me to take things so fast, but recently matters have come urgent. Furthermore, I will give you answers. I feel like you deserve that much. You were thrust into unusual circumstances. So I welcome you once more to the Ark, a place where you can relax and ponder, a place where you can collect yourself. Only a select few are allowed to enter here. Those that I trust with my life, but not only that, with the lives of many. And you are the first in the very long time. So, you are free to relax. No danger will befall you here, not as long as you are by my side. He inches closer to me, as if my safety increases with his proximity. So, about these answers you requested. I am willing to provide you with them, but I'll only answer one question. There are more important matters at hand. I would like it if you thought carefully. I will not be vague or hide the truth, so make sure you ask what you truly want. You deserve it after what you experienced, but there are far larger issues at hand. I fear the death of Clace is unimportant. Unimportant? Well, that's an insult for sure, because that's our fucking idol, bruh. Fuck off. Especially when someone we just lost in our lives, and it's probably unwise to vocal contest. Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. Instead, I stop and think of what I should ask. But only one question. That's hardly fair. There's a veritable mountain of them in my mind. Everything about today was an enigma, and much of it fell into a realm of supernatural. You can't expect me to find closure from one question, unless that was the point. The ability to bend reality to my will. He's testing me. There had to be a way to get all the answers, and still adhere to his rule of one question. If this power was true, I could easily accomplish that. What's going on? Would you like to save your game? Yes. Okay. Rook affection, -1. How? Shock affection? Kila affection? Oh. Did I stay behind and that's how I got a -1? Oh no, it's always been a -1. Okay. So it's just already a negative. Okay. Cool. We'll enter then. What should I ask him? You won't always have the ability to ask every question. Really? What is the Ark? Who are you exactly? More about this power. What are the Midnight Deaths? Yeah, whatever. Yes, the burning question in my mind, why me? There had to be a better candidate. Surely there were those more studious and capable. And what exactly was it? Where did it come from? Where did this power come from? I don't think that question has an answer. It simply moves from one host to another, epoch after epoch. No one knows why. We don't know its origins either. Though, yes, I am the current host. I was placed here for containment purposes, in the hope that its spread would stop. But now I'm straying off topic. This power is, well, let me think. I have to word my explanation carefully. There are an infinite number of planes. Each astral plane has many things. It can have similar worlds, or different. You could call them parallel realities. So yes, there is more than one Earth, each having differences, small and large, as well as there being multiple arcs, even though it shares Earth's physical spot. I am so lost. it like this. Earth is on one layer. The Ark is on another. They both share the same physical spot, but they exist on different astral planes. They cannot see or interact with each other. The layers separate them, but let's focus on the layer. You are form. This layer itself has multiple realities. An infinite amount of Earth exists here. Each version of Earth is different in either very small or very large ways. This can be as minor as what you've eaten, or as large as the governing superpower. The power that I have given to you, it doesn't really alter reality. You can travel to the world you desire. Some would call you a slider. You can navigate this layer in many ways. Where others are stuck, you are free. A slider? And that is why the power is so dangerous. You can repeatedly destroy worlds. It can throw the universe into disarray. This throws off the balance of layers, not only of the layer you live in, but all of the surrounding layers as well. Of course, you only have a fraction of this. I was unable to give you my full power, but now that you're in the Ark, you've broken into another astral plane. There are even more realities to play with, but you're wondering why I chose you. As the power grew within me, it evolved, or perhaps I achieved a greater prowess. I beckoned to be gifted to other people, but not just any other person. I had to choose very carefully. For a moment, let us lessen our scope. We will focus on only your Earth layer. Push aside everything I have just said. The universe is vast. A vast, large galactic community is at play. There are many trade routes between worlds. Many planets open themselves to immigration. Many planets are hostile. Many planets are friendly. But the heart of the matter is this. Every planet is connected in some way. Except Earth. Fuck Earth. You inhabit an untouched planet, so good luck with that. Make what to know whatever that means. I hope this doesn't offend you or whatever, but if you were to go rogue with that power, only Earth would suffer. Only that layer. I had to choose a resident of Earth. It would contain any possible damage, kind of like the Ark does for me. A resident of any other planet, well, the damage could be substantial. So Earth is lucky in that regard. But it's also special in its loneliness. I apologize if I didn't make much sense. I'm still learning the correct terms. Planes, realities, universes, But I did not specifically choose you. My goal was to choose an Earthling. I'm happy with my... Fuck, I pushed... Damn it. I hope that you can master this power. Many worlds will want to seek your aid. We can save them. And their realities. We can guide them away from this disaster, guide them towards the true history. And I'm afraid that's all the time I have. I hope you are satisfied with my answer. To be honest, dude, I have no fucking idea what you just said, any of that. Okay, truthfully, it was all a little much to take in. But in spite of recent events, I felt relaxed. It was nice to get the honest truth. Before now, he was vague and dodgy. Scary. Now that I've answered your question, we have to discuss the real issue here. The reason why I brought you to the Ark. It's quite simple, really. Another world wants to take you by means of an ominous ritual. They've been trying to summon you for days. I think they can sense the power I gave you. I've been able to intercept them, however. That's why you've been brought to the Ark. I shift your trajectory and take you here. This is so I can try to learn their intent. We wouldn't want your power to be abused. I've even sent them random Earthlings. It just takes a lot of power to bring you here. Oh, shit. You sent them random Boy. I need to foil them with any other means. I didn't want them to take you. At least not until I knew why. Does this make sense to you at all? Barely. If you and the power were to be abused, it could throw the universe into disarray. I don't know. I don't want that to happen again. Last time it happened should be the last. That makes more sense. He takes a look at his surroundings. I see a hint of regret and remorse on his face. But the more I interrupt their ritual, the more I realize I'll never know. I can't figure out why they want you. So this time, I'll let them succeed. I wanted to keep it on Earth. For observation purposes, of course. But now, that will not be possible. Many worlds are going to want you. Your power can save them or destroy them. You'll be caught up in many affairs. We must hope that you seek your power for good. Many would use it for nefarious ends. Perhaps after helping this world, we can do good for other worlds as well. Wait a second, hold up. I want to go to Tokyo, Japan. You can't fucking take that away from me. You don't understand how big Tokyo, Japan is, especially when I became a contestant winner that just had the pop star idol die. Fuck. Well, I got nothing else to do. Wait. He's sending me to another world? Just like that? That's not right. Am I even able to survive on another planet? His explanation only puts more questions in my head. Don't worry. I'll still watch over you. If anything traumatic happens, just relax. That's okay. Ew, gross. Fuck you. I'll bring you back in the face of danger. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was about to be like, you are gross. You are disgustingly gross. But since you were going to bring me back, I'm okay. Remember that you are cared for. I will not let any harm befall you. I consider you a ray of hope. My agent of fate. Without another word, he snaps his fingers loudly. And I feel a rush of inertia. Can I get a save spot, please? I spent 2 hours of reading. Holy shit. This isn't right. Nothing about this is right. I'm finally pushed over the edge and start to panic. Place was dead. I was cursed with a power which I didn't ask for, and a power that I could either save or destroy worlds. This is bullshit! Before I could continue, my entire body feels pain. Like the first time I was here, on a much larger scale. I try to focus on my breathing, but even that causes more pain and I can't handle. It feels like a paper cut, but on every fiber of my being. I'm getting torn apart on a level less than a molecular. But then, shortly after, I feel nothing. It's my background! No shit, literally, I have a background like this and it's fucking scary. Okay, so I thought I had a background similar to this, and I was about to be like, what are you doing home? Am I back home? Am I back on my planet? Do I have a planet? That explains why all these earth flesh-skinned people are here. What are you doing? I see you outside that phone. Fucking weirdos. I'm kidding, I love you guys. I'm quickly thrown against the nearby tree, like I was traveling incredibly fast. I land on the ground and grip my head in pain. The pain radiates harshly with my heartbeat, which, to say the least, was incredibly fast. I lost track of time, but eventually it subsided. As I'm lucid again, I quickly re-examine my surroundings. It feels like everything is moving faster than normal. The swaying leaves look as if they're in a hurricane, but my perception of time quickly returns to normal. That was odd. It's like when you look at a clock, sometimes the second hand moves faster for a moment. I take a few steps around, but I can't find any balance. I quickly stumble over and brace myself on a tree. What's going on? It feels like I'm drugged. I fall to my knees embracing the tree, otherwise I'd be eating the base full of grass. I started to wonder just where I'd ended up, but I can only think of where I'm not. Something tells me I'm a long way from home. The anxiety of that fact completely overpowers me. Any semblance of curiosity I had was utterly destroyed. I sulk in some sort of utterly worldly homesickness. Oh, fuck, man. Where the fuck am I? I'm lost in this forest and I ate fucking bark. This is bullshit. Here I am, stuck on the soil of a foreign planet. He said I'd be brought back in an event of trauma. I am traumatized, you fucking Mark. I didn't ask for this, Dad. Was this the experience not traumatic enough? And if what if something traumatic doesn't happen? Then what? Will I ever see Earth again? I was just about to be on... Oh yeah, Clace is dead, and my fucking tour might have just went back to the States. Well, will I ever experience the aftermath of Clace's death? Those weren't the types of things I wanted to see, but it was definitely my right to see them. I feel like this arc has robbed me blind of my future. What if I don't want this power? I guess I don't even have a say in the matter. I'm simply forced to help against all my fucking wishes. Like, well, not entirely. I could destroy a planet. I do have the power to destroy planets, so if I'm just bored of helping people, I can just fuck up an entire planet. What else would I be forced to do? Will I ever be truly myself again? You'll get back where you came from. You'll get back where you came from. Huh? I know what it's like to be far from home, and this may be the furthest you'll ever be. But you'll get back, I know it. How the... He kneels down beside me and wraps an arm around me. He rests a hand under my arm and lifts me up slowly. It's very easy to lose your way, especially when others want to use you. They put their own path before your own. He holds me up, and I'm limp alongside him. Who is he? Is this the guy that was conducting the ritual? If so, I don't sense any nefarious intent. He seems very wise. He's put me at ease, just like the man in the ark. I feel my desperation brought you here. Perhaps some of that despair assaulted you. If that is so, then I apologize. Your burdens should be yours alone to carry. The journey to bring you to Terra, it was not an easy one to complete. It was filled with failure and compromise. Terra? Is that where I'm from? Where I am? Conrad, it worked! Is that so? How can you tell? It's not like we had an artist depiction. I know this is the one. And how do you know that, Endymion? I can feel it. Just trust me. Alright, I'll play along. King Velasquez will be very pleased. Oh, what's this? Meet the cocky assassin Conrad. Okay, so he's cocky. Cool. I feel like I'm finally able to stand on my own. I gently push aside the Endymion as a pump. I explain my situation. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know who they are or who the king is. Very well. You deserve an explanation. At least the best as I am able to provide. This is Terra. Okay, the Salt of Egypt. Okay, cool. This is Terra. It's a peaceful world. In fact, we haven't had war for centuries. This is thanks to the immortal king. He's ensured that Terra is a utopia. But unfortunately, that attracts people. There are so many that want to come here. They're a victim to our kindness and charity. Back it up a second. A mortal king? Yeah. He got lucky. He managed to find a world that suits him. It's complicated thing that the flow of time and bullshit. I don't know. Look, kid, I don't get paid to think about this shit. Immortality isn't something I'd want. But I guess it works for him. He's able to get lots of stuff done. Every world experiences time differently. Many worlds are in sync or very close. But if you find that one special world, the one where time flows differs vastly, well, let's put it this way. You might be lucky enough to live forever. Or you'd shrivel up and die in old age. Our King Velasquez, we found Terra, a world where time flows very slowly too. This is why he's been able to live so long. Well, I think Indy is trying to say, it's a good thing you're not dead right now. Your world must flow similarly to Terra. But I guess it's his trade-off. Some people might enjoy a shorter life, especially on Terra, where it's safe. It's true. A day of happiness could be desirable over a life of war on another world. I mean, world travel is very risky in that regard. Fortunately for you, you're safe, along with those who met king instead of you. Okay, good. Instead of me? We tried to bring you here many times. We also failed to bring you here many times, meaning we brought over the wrong person. We had to continue trying though. Velasquez was very eager to get you here. Made sure we did the ritual every day, but not just every day. We had to do it at the same time as well. Same time every day, huh? That sounds familiar. Don't worry, the others are safe. We gave them to one of the Warrior Lords. We helped them immigrate to Terra properly. Oh, come on! What do you mean? You didn't send them back to fucking Earth? You were like, well, sorry, you're not the one. Here's a utopia, though. Enjoy it. Fuck you. I wanna go back to my primitive life with my fucking technology and look at screen time and just spiral down the fucking trend. Well, let's not jump to conclusions. That Lord is known as Lord Player. And you gave the new people to Lord Player? Are you fucking kidding me? He has an open hatred for immigrants. Right! So we really can't speak to their safety. You could have killed him for all we know. Oh my god! Conrad, don't be so draft. Either way, Lord Player has the others. He's running for mayor and mayor is a step below king, so Velasquez now sees him as a valid threat. I guess that's where we come in. We are a part of Terra. We are a part of why Terra is so peaceful. We are a private unit funded by Velasquez. We do the things that he can't publicly do. Well, I guess you'd call it dirty work. No one is supposed to know that. You shouldn't speak so openly, Conrad. It seems like yeah, whatever. We're the assassins of the guild. We have two members, student and teacher. I'm his student, of course. Velasquez wants us to ruin Claire. We're supposed to destroy his campaign. Terra isn't ready for a new ruler just yet. They throw the world into disarray. Just Claire is getting close enough to the throne, especially among those who hate immigrants. Action needs to be taken so he doesn't win. Wait, back up a second. Elections? Immigration? Smear campaigns? Am I sure I'm not on Earth right now? Because this sounds pretty familiar. And suddenly, I don't think I can trust these two. Right. At least not fully. They seem like bad guys. Either way, I've heard enough about politics for now. I've had a huge list of questions that needed answering. For example, why was I brought here? Oh, you still have questions. And we'll have a long way to go. It seems like these benefit one another. Follow us, we'll explain on the way. If the walking is too much, let me know. We can always stop to rest for you if you need it. Oh, come on, I needed a break. They started to lead me down what appears to be a brick trail. I seem to know enough about Terra, but not why I'm here. Why did they want to teach me about politics? I can't believe that I was brought here for that. They must only be thinking of their angle. It makes sense. They did go through a lot to get me. But now it's my turn for answers? Just keep walking at the pace. Walking and talking will have to do. We're on a strict schedule, you know. King Velasquez wants you by nightfall. That is, on the day the ritual succeeds. I get this feeling that they don't care. I don't think they want to know what. I think they want to know the why. Isn't that right? I nod furiously. Well, King Velasquez calls you the savior. Apparently, Terra needs saving, though I couldn't tell you for what. He was secretive on the matter as well. I just know that he wants you, along with the fact that you are important. He foresees threats like this all the time, so I trust him completely. You're important. Velasquez says history repeats itself. One day he'll agree, another he won't. He flip-flops on semi-daily basis. But I guess when you're as old as him, you can start to see a pattern in his things. But there's no pattern with you. he's never stopped to help another world. I guess you're an unknown variant, but I guess sometimes that's what we need. Correct. You're correct. You're a mystery to me too. You didn't tell us what power you hold, nor what you would be saving us from. So if that's what you wanted to know, regretfully, I must plead ignorance. So I'm a savior? That's outrageous. I couldn't even do anything to save Place. Hey, savior, did you catch the hint? Andy Minion wants to know what makes you tick. He wants to know why you're so special. I mean, we did dedicate our lives to you. We deserve to know the reason why. Conrad, don't be so demanding, and don't read into my words like that. Huh? Huh? I guess we're both on the same page. We're both on the quest, and I don't know what the reason why. We both know I'm the savior, but nothing else. I guess I have to get the answers from this king. I'm not sure why they know about... I'm not sure if they know about the Ark, though. Is Conrad hinting that I should tell them my power? It might not be a bad idea to gain their... I urge you not to tell us. Oh, okay. If we needed to know, we know. Velasquez wouldn't hide it from us. It's something we can wait to learn. You're here for a noble cause. That is something we can guarantee, and that is all we need to know. Do you have anything else to ask? If it's something I can answer, I will. I stop and ponder. What else did I need to know? It seems like they know just as much as I do. Though I'm glad they didn't push me for information. I'm not sure that man would want me revealing my power. I know where I am. I know who these men are. I know where we are headed. I guess that should be enough for now? The majority of my questions were about Earth. For example, what happened to Clace? And the rest, I would have to personally ask the king. I submit and shake my head. I guess I just have to wait. Patience will deliver all the answers I require. It shouldn't be much farther now. We're making good time. Oh, Indyman. The form. We should probably fill it out now. Right. Form? It's just a standard immigration form. Everybody new to Terra must fill it out. It helps keep track of numbers, but it also gauges your personality. It can help to find you a suitable job. Not that you'll be needing a job. We know you won't be here permanently, but we can't give you any special treatment. To everyone else, you must be an immigrant. You've come here to start your life anew. We can't advertise who you really are. And if Lord Player were to see you with us, well, he'd expect the papers immediately. This is starting to feel more and more like Earth. Perhaps I'm not as homesick now as I was earlier. Endymion reaches into his pockets and pulls out a paper, and then I wait assumed as a Tarian writing utensil. After a few moments, he starts to write stuff down. Chizuka. Chizuka sparkles. Off to a good start. We know your name. For the rest, just answer honestly. Or not, I guess it's your choice. Okay. Conrad looks at me and smirks. I know it seems silly, but laws are laws, and it also beats an awkward silence, especially since we're a long way from town. Yes, dear God, I want to save. Please. Yes, I would like to save. Okay, guys, I know this is not the full 3-hour stream. We can make it the full 3-hour stream. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, let's see, do the BRB thing. Oh shit, this has been up. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was up. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna be AFK then. Doop 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 doop. Got a McChicken from Mickey D's. Mickey D's nuts. Oh! Sorry guys, I really gotta eat. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I'm fine. Almost done. Taking a break. Oh. La la la. Almost done with my break. La la la. Just gonna take a drink. La la la. Gonna eat a sandwich. Hold on. Sorry. Almost done. Almost done. Hold on. Don't kill me. Please stop killing me. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Okay. Also, just like a heads up, whenever you hear me choking, that's the side effect of my accident. I had to have surgery on my throat, and they had to like move the trachea thing. So like, since then, I like have food get trapped in my throat, and like I have to like choke it out or cough it out. It's really nasty. But I'm alive. I'm sorry, Philip. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneeze on you. Okay. Okay. I'm back. Okay. All right. Okay, let's move on then. Did I save a file yet? No? Okay, no, I didn't. This is it. Cool. Amazing. Yeah, I guess we enter now. Okay, Rook's affection. I guess we don't have to worry about anybody because, like, why should I? Is there any more things that I need to know about? Is this it? Forest Trail? Okay. Excuse me. Okay, well. Answer the questionnaire honestly. Endymion. Well, it will change the way some of the dialogue is displayed, as well as influence your internal thoughts. Well, this first one in itself, explanatory. Are you a boy? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Please just humor me and play along for now. I'm good, and a good looking one at that. Starting with the obvious, I guess. Rar. Careful, Rudolph. You might get your nose stuck in some place you don't want it. Or you might want it, and who knows? Rar. A large corporation wants to hire you. Do you prefer a leading role or not? An Endymion or a Conrad, well, you could say. Well, to be honest, guys, to be a good leader, you need to be a great follower, but to be a good follower, you need to not be a idiot. Or you can be an idiot. I don't know. I'm an idiot is what I'm saying. So, am I a follower or a leader? Hello, Architect. Hope you're having a lovely day, Cheesecake. Thank you. I'm having a blast, Architect. I hope you're having a great day. I'm playing a furry game, and this is the first time I've ever played this game. Am I a follower or am I a leader? Well, I do have leadership skills thanks to the military, but that doesn't mean I'm a good leader. But I do have organizational skills, but like that also, like, my gut. I did take you for a leader after all. A savior shouldn't be anything but leadership is so restricting. You don't have a true freedom as a leader. Anyway, moving on. Let's see here. Do you consider yourself skeptical? Or are you easily trusting person? I think I know the answer to that one is. I'm sorry, I've been traumatized and been fucked around in life way too much. No. I don't trust. I'm not gullible anymore. Fuck you guys. I'm pretty sure you're bad. I don't know. I think you guys are bad, by the way. Wait, I was wrong? It would be the first time, Conrad. Hey, that's not nice. I thought I got a pretty good read on her. Right. You're about to go to war. Would you prefer to attack or defend? Oh, now we're digging a little deeper. Huh. Remember, there are no wrong answers. We are simply defining you on paper. To that end, what position do you prefer? Is there a bottom position? Just wondering, JK. I prefer attacking. I prefer defensive. Well, thanks to, Helldivers, I like to preemptive strike and cause democratic crime all over the universe because we are bad guys. In other words, you'd rather be hostile. Ooh, fuck. I mean, well, this is honest. Aside from Helldivers, that wasn't an honest answer for me, and ouch. I like you more and more. Starting to think you'd make a fine protege. Now, allowing us to move on. Would you take one life to save many? That's kind of what we do every day. Do you think you'd be able to do it? Take a life for the greater good? Guys. I was a dummy that signed a paper on the dotted line to get myself served for 4 fucking years. For the greater good. It's not a good answer though, but whatever. That's what I thought. Can't be the savior without getting dirty. Maybe we need a third assassin, Mindy. I won't even humor the thought. They're destined for much greater things. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright. We're almost done, I promise. You're running late to your destination. The paths before you are as follows. There's a short but dangerous route, and a long but much safer route. If you take the long route, you'll be late, but the short route may lead to your death. Yikes. Safety. We are all about safety. We are all about safety. Where's gonna be long and safe? Fashionably late. What do you mean? Kind of like we're doing now. This is incredibly boring though. I'd love for something eventful to happen. And put the savior at risk? Why would that be a good decision to make? I didn't say it would be a good decision. I'm saying it would be a fun one. Conrad winks at me. I shrug it off. Oh my gosh, Conrad, stop! Rawr. Rawr. Just one more question, I promise. Besides, we're almost out of town. We're almost to town. About time. Do you prefer the company of others, or do you prefer to be alone? Oh, come on, you gotta... No. Oof. Ooh. Oof. You know, I prefer having friends. I'm kind of more extroverted than Dark, which is funny because Dodd's more introverted than I am, and I'm introverted. I'm more extroverted than Dark is, and Dark is more introverted than I am. I let them know that I like the company of others. Glad to hear it. I enjoy your company too, pretty. Stop it, Conrad! You're making me blush! Gosh. I was starting to think maybe you hated us. I know Endyman can be on people's nerves. That would be pretty lame. After all the trouble we went through? Conrad! I apologize for his words. Etiquette was not his curriculum. However, fortunately, we have concluded, and not a moment too soon either. The town is just a few moments ahead. Just to let you guys know, I'm giving him like a Khajiit voice. I'm doing my best Khajiit voice ever. I know we can't make many detours, but we need to hand in these papers. We'll make a quick stop. And that's it. Alright. We should probably check our mail too. That's true. Kaylin may have written. Oh yeah, Kaylin may have written. There we go. Endymion looks at me and sighs loudly. Well, I guess you're in luck, Savior. You'll get to see the Wayfarer's Tavern. It's the hottest place on Terra. He's joking, of course. We just stay there sometimes, and we own one of their postal boxes. They serve drinks, too. Conrad likes that. But really, it's just an immigration office. They just needed to spice it up a bit. Oh, cool. True. Nobody likes mail and immigration, but everyone and their mom loves drinking. If you look ahead, you can see it. He points ahead, and I see he's right. A small town is coming into view. A bar that doubles as an immigration office? That sounds weird, but so does everything as of late. At least we can take care of two matters at once, handing in my papers and checking their mail. Then, maybe, just maybe, I can meet their king. He would definitely have the answers I seek. I don't give a fuck about Clace anymore, or that one otter dude, or the other person, the chick at the cafe, whatever. Back on Earth. Oh shit, talk about back on Earth. Deep into the night of Clace's death. Okay, am I back on, what? Am I back here? Huh? What's going on? Or am I not here? Who is, hello? 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 I must admit, it seems rather suspicious, but these midnight deaths, I've never believed them to begin with. Or rather, that they were supernatural. The media loves to romanticize things. I'm sure many people die at midnights daily. But to affect one of my own idols, mere days before the debut of their tour? No. It has to be a coincidence, I'm sure. Okay, I don't know, Singe. Sir. I don't know, sir. Singe is fine. We're closer than that, probably. Alright. Social media exploded at Clay's death. Good luck playing it off that hoax. The audio bag was even national TV. I'm not sure how he'll explain this exactly, but fans are starting to fill in the cracks. There's talk about being a crazed fan. The works of a stalker, they say. It can't be. I've seen stalkers before. They're much more erratic, not calculated. This has the workings of a serial killer. If it was a murderer at all, a stalker wants to possess, not destroy. So their goal was Clay's murder? Absolutely not. That's self-centered. We must presume the killer is still an act. The serial killer does not just stop. I had hoped this was an isolated incident, but the MO matches these midnight deaths, right down to the method of murder. It seems their goals become more grandiose. If they aren't done, then who's next? That's what chills me the most. A larger target than a pop idol? What's wrong? I talked to Jade earlier about these deaths. She mentioned they were all like suicides. At least half of them looked that way. There was another half that was a murder. Nope. Okay, let me break character. Guys, I think the people that were summoned to Terra were killed and sent back to Earth and appeared somewhere on Earth, and these deaths are... This is my theory. Anyway, getting back into the character. There was another half that was murder. No confusion there. Gunshots and all. Gunshots and all. Is there gunshots on Terra? Well, they have space travel, so... I was told that Clace died of asphyxiation, but there was no sign of a struggle. Space. Do you mean... Absolutely not. There was no evidence left behind. If he took his own life, there would be... You can't kill yourself and clean up. I'm very certain Clace was murdered. But it's these midnight deaths I doubt. Are we facing a serial killer? Or is the media just making things up? These could be completely isolated deaths. The time of death being the same isn't that odd. Dude, it's because the people were summoning the savior and they failed at it. So they didn't fucking take the immigrants home. They killed them and sent them back to Earth. And that's how they were able to get Black clean. Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Anyway. Well, I guess that's true. But there's not just that. It's time of death and method of death. A suicide with no event isn't suicide. Or they've been sent a player and player fucking killed them. Holy shit! I shouldn't be connecting the dots so soon. Or should I? So there are two groups then? The mysterious suicides and the murderers? But I'm willing to bet that they're both murderers. You seem to have it figured a lot out. I thought they'd be keeping Clace under wraps. He was supposed to have like a box and I'm some sort of accent. I'm failing here. I had to pull a lot of strings, but I'm glad you figured it out, Rocker. There aren't two groups. There's only one. This is assuming one major thing, of course, that we're dealing with a single culprit, and these aren't isolated in nature. So a murder covered in a suicide, huh? Not even well enough. Would seem if they wanted it to look the suicide, why would they take the weapon with them? If Clace was found with a rope around him, none of us would be doubting this at all. But this is the same throughout the cases. I believe the police are jumping the gun. There's nothing that labels these suicides, especially in light of the major fact. All of the victims were mentally fit. If we're dealing with a killer here, there's no way they're trying to trick us. They want us to know these aren't suicides. It's the police that are in the wrong. Or perhaps they are being manipulated. Thinking about this gives me the headache. Man, I wish I was in bed right now. I'm sorry for robbing you of sleep. I just didn't want to handle this alone. It's not a problem. Jay and Daz are outside as well. I'll stay out as long as you need, sir. Would you mind letting Jade in? We need to discuss press matters. It seems like someone problems with that. View more tip. What? Huh? Hold up. Huh? 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 What? What's going on? Unlock. Okay. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Never mind. Cool. Okay. Never mind. Crap! Dialogue mixed! Fuck! And Daz is here, you said. Please stay with her in the limo and tell her what I'd plan to do with her. Roger. Damn. Moments pass. Hello again, Singe. I feel like it's been a while. Too long, I'm afraid. And not under the circumstances I'd prefer. Indeed. I always felt bad for Clace. How people were blaming him for the murders? Just because the deaths were started when we... Sorry, I shouldn't get into the superstition. I just never would have guessed. Clace's death would be what absolved him? The people can't blame a victim, I mean. Indeed. And how do you think I feel? I didn't buy into these midnight deaths. I left him vulnerable. Open, even. I'm used to the media making up trends, even the complete unrelated things. I should have been more cautious of this. I should have had assigned more guards to him. Perhaps this could have been avoided. I don't think guards would have helped, sir. Besides, have you worked on your alibi? Alibi? You were the last person to be seen with him alive, and you two had a heated argument as well. You should drop that line of thought, Jade. Veiled accusations only hurt you in the end. The media will want to know. It's not me. That is what you asked me here for, right? So we can decide what to tell the press? I suppose you're right. That and changes we'll need to make. The tour must go on as planned. The amount of refunds people will want, it makes me scared just thinking about it. That's a separate beast entirely. But first about how we address the death. I think you need to be blunt. Oh shit, this is Jade. I think you need to be blunt. You shouldn't be anything less than honest. Tell them that you don't know what happened. We're on the same page as everyone else. Be honest. Let them know that we're cooperating with the police. It's important they feel in sync with us. We must not appear to hide and fake facts from them. We'll make things public as the police does. Alright, good night Arctic. Have a great night. Thank you so much for joining. You're right. There isn't much else to do, but we'll still need to talk about the tour. Indeed, and this is where we have control. I know what you plan to do with Daz. Rocker told me we crossed paths just now. We shouldn't change topic just yet, though. Remember the two groups of deaths? The group of murders and suicides? I figured out something shocking tonight. The culprit of the group of murders? They were found a week ago, Singe. They were found a week ago, Singe. What? And here's where it gets more bizarre. They have a watertight alibi. It excuses them fully from the suicides. They were a copycat killer, and they've admitted this openly. The true culprit is still at large. I see. But the police are still in the wrong. The suicides are not suicides at all. At least connecting MOs aren't an issue. We only have to focus on the suicides now. This does make it easier on us. Unfortunately not. There's too much missing here. No suicide note, no evidence, along with the victims being mentally fit. If it was a suicide, there would be evidence at the crime scene. Instead, we have almost nothing at all. The true culprit must be an expert. They can tamper with the crime scenes. They can leave no shred of evidence behind. Just who could it be? It's likely a cop, someone who's been trained in these things. It's possible. I have a theory, though, something a little more bizarre than usual. I don't have time for more quantum mechanics. There has to be a logical reason for this. The murder started as our tour arrived. The killer must have a police background. Nope. Jade. Yeah? Bring me Clace's security guard. I'll need to speak with him immediately. You mean... Yes. At this point, it's very logical. Our own hired guard could be the killer. Wow. Meanwhile, in the privacy of the limo... Hey, Daz! Whoa, hello, whoa, whoa. She shocked back into coherence. Sorry, I was a world away there. That's fine. I mean, given what happened and all. Part of me is so worried. A part of me hates that I am. I'm not worried for Clace though. And I'm not even for those who are around him. I care more about my own careers. Who will you play guitar for? Who will I sing and dance alongside? Forgive my foolishness. I should never have said that. There's no need to apologize. I thought the same things. A death is absolute. It can't be changed. What happens to us, however, well, it's malleable. Worry is normal. Perhaps it is also partly the denial, one of the steps we go through of grief. Yeah, we can't justify it that way. But at the end of the day, I'm scared. I've never seen such any emotion. Idols come and go in his business. He just adapts without any hesitation. I don't want to be like that, Daz. Emotion is what makes us truly alive. I bet they're talking about us right now. They'll probably just address the press and then forget that Clace even existed. I want to feel sad, but I can't. Is there something wrong with me? Am I becoming like Senj and Jade? They're in a fast-paced business, Daz. They need to roll with the punches like this. You and I have time to adapt, but that'll be in the spotlight pronto. Also, we are talking about the tour, baby. All I know is what's going to happen to us. That's all why I'm not as worried anymore. Maybe I tell you, you'll understand. Then maybe you can put this worry alongside too. Really? Yeah. Senj is engaging in damage control. He needs to minimize any refund requests. So the tour's opening night will change. Instead, it'll be a vigil for Clace, something all his fans would attend. He's definitely playing guitar, playing to their grief, but it's a good way to retain the audience. That's extremely cold. It's extremely Senj, isn't it? The show must go on, he said. I suppose. So, a visual then. What's going to happen there? Have you ever heard the story of Japan's birth? Excuse me? Is that even relevant right now? Well, if you listen, I'd like to think so. Very well. Before the universe, there was nothing. A huddled mass of chaos and total stillness. It lay there forever, not moving an inch. Though, one day, it flinched. It started to move, like a cloud, and soon after, it just kept going. And then it moved. And moved. Some chaos rose to the top. The light. This created heaven, or Takamagara. But some of the chaos was dark in nature. It wasn't worthy of ascending to heaven. It stayed at the bottom, becoming earth. A kami was born between the light and dark, a god known as Ami no Kamakinikushi. I'm sorry. Ami no Minakinushi. Ami no Makashi. I'm so sorry, love. I can't say shit. I'm kinda drunk. It's my character. I'm very charismatic too, but all the father of the originating hub. I'm sorry, I have to stop you right there. I don't know what the fuck you said, but I don't buy into any of this shit. Religion stuff. Who said anything about religion, baby? I'm merely spouting a myth. Are those not one and the same? Please don't allow me to continue. A large rainbow connected heaven to earth. It acted like as a bridge between worlds. Ame Ukahashi, it was called. Or floating bridge of heaven. Two more gods came into being at this point. Their names were Izanagi and Izanami. I really am trying my best to guys. Please. Sorry for botching the previous. Anyway. Earth is still a puddled mass of nothing. Izanagi and Izanami stood on the bridge. They looked down at the knowing in awe. Izanagi was gifted a spear from Minakushi. He thrusted the spear into the dark puddle. Upon pulling it out, it started dripping. These drops stayed on the surface. They formed on the islands of Japan. The first land of mass of Earth was born. They were tasked with descending the bridge. They went down, finishing creating the Earth. Izanagi engaged a purification ritual. He washed away all his impure aspects, and he used them to aid in the creation, our sun and moon, created by the impurities in his eyes, and the storms were born from those in his nose. All of his impurities were used. After that, we were born, with the world to call our own. That's awfully convenient. We're created from impure aspects of a god. Sounds like tragedy, if you ask me. How does this relate to the tour? Or us? I'm about to get to that, baby. Hold on. Don't call me baby. Sorry, love. Don't call me love. Okay. Singe is altering the entire tour. It will be an entire retelling of this story. The set list will symbolize this creation, and the souls will be offered to heaven. Through that rainbow bridge, of course, not just Claces, but all the victims. Elaborate. I didn't think Singe would do that much. Now I feel bad for assuming what I did. It's okay. You didn't know. So, will we perform covers then? Of Clace's hits and other relevant songs? You got it! But then you come in. The tour will end with a special surprise. A special surprise? Yes, an announcement from you. You'll be taking over the world tour. You'll be headlining Daz. You'll perform to a sold-out crowd. It'll be your own turn for the spotlight. You'll finally become something more. Something more, huh? Yeah. We'll be saying goodbye to Clace and welcoming a new isle to the world. I suppose I should be honored. I will serve your guitarist. I will serve as your guitarist. You have my complete loyalty, Daz. Thanks. But I'm not sure about Shaw. Him and Clace are childhood friends. He may take this harder than any of us. Alright. Well, if you excuse me, this is overwhelming. I need fresh air. Of course. I guess I should join her. It's getting stuffy in here anyway. A shuffling sound from the front seat. Oh, he's still there. Bro is dead? No! Bro is dead? Would you like to save my game? Yes. Yes, I would. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for being here for a while. I'm probably going to end this. Oh, damn, there's 3. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Fuck it. We'll just keep going. Some huge shit going on. Did I get a text from Dark? I gotta see if I got a text from Dark. Nope. Cool. Okay, cool. We're continuing. Yep, Daz and Rocker. So I'm trying to give Rocker, like, you guys ever seen Austin Powers? I'm trying to give Rocker an Austin Powers vibe, and her the classic fucking, I don't know. It'll hit me. Anyway. Big Bro's dead? Is that's I don't want to assume genders. Fuck. Damn. Anyway, back on Terra. Velasquez's throne. An undisclosed time. Okay, cool. Please tell me you've allocated the funds. Of course, my lord. Endymion and Conrad will be paid promptly. There will be no reason for delay. Very well, Dusk. Do you have any news of their journey? I did receive word, actually. They've stopped at the Wayfarer's Tavern, with the Savior in tow, I might add. This is excellent news. Shit, sorry. They should be here within the day, unless there are any unforeseen delays. Thank you for informing me. You've done a wonderful job, Dusk. I am informed, and my treasury is full. I do as my loyal citizen would. Your flattery honors me, sire. Please await their arrival at the gate. I have some matters to attend to in private. Of course. Oh man, these two characters are going to be hard. I suppose it was about time. I need to prepare myself for what's to come. Rayo, can you come out now? Oh shit, his name's Rayo? Hello, Velasquez. Hello, Velasquez. Sorry that name doesn't convince me. I did not call you here to insult me. Right. I apologize, master. I wanted to thank you. Thank you? Yes. Things are going as well as planned. I don't believe we are under suspicion. It is going well, indeed. But of course it is. You have me. Yes, of course. Join me, Rio. We should have a seat in our thrones. For today, everything comes to fruition. Long live the king, huh? Wow. So his name's Rayo. Instead of question marks, his name is Rayo. It took a little bit longer than I thought, but eventually we reached the town. So this is what society is like on Terra. It's not what I expected at all. I'm taken back. We're instantly bombarded by beggars. They want our food, our money, for their own purposes, which I don't blame them. I would too if I was in their position. It seems like some sort of third world country. However, Endymion and Conrad seem unfazed. Is this normal? Is this a normal occurrence for them? No, we travel in the dark. This is true, we do. We skillfully weave from the side to side. The streets were busy and bustling with activity. Citizens tried to sell us their wares with vigor. Most of them were odd, but all of them were suspicious. I used the two assassins as a shield while we walked. I stood both behind them and between them. This was not a place I wanted to get lost in, and so I did my best to blend in with these locals. I still wasn't certain if I could trust these two, but at this point in time, they were my only hope. I had to, on the side of logic instead of my gut. We turned a few more corners. So much turning. I'm surprised we haven't ended up back in the same place where we started. They mentioned we were going to a tavern, but I don't see this Wayfarer's Tavern. For at least two reasons. To submit an immigration papers, which is fucking weird, and to check their mail. Am I actually gonna go back to Earth? This is super weird. I'm definitely glad to have these two men anyway. If it wasn't for them, I'd be lost in a forest wondering where to go. Were it not for them, I'd definitely be lost. That's not something I needed as a savior, if I am one. Of course, before I can continue thinking, they stop. I come crashing into both of them. I come crashing into both of their backs embarrassingly. Sweet. Pay attention to your surroundings, Pay attention to your surroundings, darling. Please don't do that in the future. We're trained to attack us out in contact. Why are you fucking guarding me then? Get away. Either way, I didn't mean to cause a scene. I only meant to turn and address you. I thought I should explain things more. We're not just here for your papers. I was wondering about that actually. Checking their mail seemed like it could wait. We mentioned Lord Clare earlier, right? We need to ensure he loses the election. To that end, we hired a local mercenary. It caused an uproar at his latest rally, and we were able to turn his servant. It seems like Daru was as well. However, Kaylin's goal is to plant evidence. Evidence we will uncover during the visit. Oh, so we are still on friendly terms with the player. He doesn't suspect us on his treason. But why did Kaylin have to be imprisoned? I'm not sure. Valeska's demanded it. A stealth mission would be more efficient. Imprisonment can lead to several troubles. Sorry, guys. I barely realized it, but we started talking and walking again. I must have been too engulfed in talking to notice. Having players trust you is a major aspect. We're free to make a startling discovery, just as soon as Kaylin plants the evidence. Indeed. The failed ritual is also key. It's brought several Earthlings to Terra. We handed them to Claire for immigration. We're definitely in his good books. We'll be able to continue unhindered. We couldn't hand you the Claire, however. We needed you to blend in with everybody. This is why we're taking you to the tavern. So, along with the handing your papers, we're hoping to get mail. We're hoping we got mail from Kaylin. Then we can further plan the player scenario. Endymion and Conrad stop in their tracks again, but this time it's because we've arrived at the Wayfair Tavern. Chizika, once we get inside, keep a low profile. Try not to arouse any unwanted attention. We can't have any conflict inside. Take it from me, this place is busy. There are people here from other worlds. Try not to stare if you can do one thing. They don't take too kindly to prying eyes. Roger that. After a few moments we enter, got it. Yes, we would like to see my game. Thank you guys for being here. I'm actually officially ending because it's 2 hours and 56 minutes, and if I read any further, my voice is going to die. I actually have to take a break for my own health at this point. So, with that on the end, thank you guys for joining me. Please leave a like and subscribe and ring that bell notification on YouTube on the Super Duper Fox channel. The link should be in my profile, or if you're on TikTok or Twitch. And if you're on Twitch, or if you're on TikTok, if you want to see me on Twitch, I'm at the Foxy Cheesy Cakes channel on Twitch. Please follow if you enjoyed, and thank you followers for being here. If I get 5 of you guys talking at one time, we unlock some cool things. I don't know, I'm still new at this stuff. We're a small growing channel. Thank you guys so much. And TikTok, my Cheesecake Factory, my endangered originals. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you all hopping in, saying hello. And I hope you enjoyed the story. Daru's probably knocked out asleep. It's okay. They needed to be asleep anyway, I guess. Anywho, as always, positivity over negativity. Unless if you got some shade, then you sprinkle that bitch all over the place. Thank you.